All right, दोस्तों, time आ चुका है to unmute the microphones and press the one guest button. Shit, why is one guest button not working? One guest button. Hello, friends, and welcome to. Sorry, may I say good evening, friends, and welcome to the four.
The four.
The two.
And
तू क्या
welcome on
खुश हो रहा है बे
stream.
गौतम?
हाँ, नहीं उसका टीम अभी तक खेला नहीं है ना. तू रुक
हाँ।
अभी.
आज
अरे
वैलेकानो
कुछ
के
नहीं
साथ
होने वाला है,
हारेंगे
dude,
देख।
कुछ नहीं होने वाला है.
But
Vinicius
yes,
1 goal, Rodrigo 1 goal, Karim Benzema 1 goal.
Tiring. Isn't it tiring to win every time?
और
Like, मुश्किल नहीं हो जाता क्या कॉटो कभी?
Yeah, so far though it's been fine. Don't get very tired.
we'll see.
Like मुकेश अंबानी like तो अगर
Okay.
क्या
Azim,
बोलूं?
while you did everything correct about the stream, you put Kautuk and me in the wrong box.
अरे यार, fucking
Hut.
always there is something.
Okay. I just want to. Should we just get Kachra out of the way?
Yes, okay, Bawa, let me pose the question to you as we have been doing for many. So Abhijit, you'll get context to what is happening. Every stream, I have 10-mark question for Neville Shah to answer about suspicions that I have about the ICC World T20. So, Bawa, we awoke on the Sunday, November, remember 6th of November, where there was South Africa playing against South Africa ka biological father, Netherlands. Yes, and Netherlands has come and won. Okay, so point one is Netherlands beat South Africa. Van de Beek is in a winning team. Okay. Then we have Bangladesh almost beats Pakistan. Or rather, Pakistan beats Bangladesh and goes through. And India thrashes Zimbabwe. India, Pakistan, potential final again possible. How it's possible, why it's possible, Bawa explained 10 marks.
Okay. So there are two narratives that are running parallelly. The first narrative is of a optimistic, bright-eyed, flowery young gent who doesn't believe that
Are you
there's
talking
anything-
about yourself?
Yes. And then there is the narrative of
Ganguly is so confused
and then
by all the things that were described. Yeah, all those adjectives did not lead to Bawa at all.
and then there's the narrative of the truth. Okay. So according to me, South Africa traditionally are chokers.
Correct.
They're a choking team.
Correct.
Right. And they went ahead and proved the same thing again.
Cool.
And Pakistan is a team where on any given day, anyone can show up. And so I believe that the right Pakistani team showed up.
East
And somehow
Pakistan
the other-
versus West Pakistan derby mein West Pakistan won. Correct.
Yes. And what normally happens is, if you remember in the olden days,
I called it on Twitter. I put it as the Indira Gandhi derby. खाली पड़ा.
so and what happens invariably is that there is, all large speculation that this was all written by Abbas Mastan.
Yeah.
It was all pre-planned.
See, I am willing to admit straight away कि ये चैंपियंस लीग, यूरोपा लीग तो 100% वो लोग ने हायर किया है स्क्रिप्ट राइटर.
Fix तो है.
बात तो है यार. कौन है?
यूएफा भी.
हाँ, UEFA तो मतलब
So I just think that as a result, what happened is, how in the early 90s, always there would be another team that would help India qualify by beating another team with a certain run rate that we always needed to qualify.
But what are you saying? But India never qualified after that. Like every
No,
time.
we have. Many a times we have. And I think we extended Pakistan the favor for the glory of cricket to enjoy a final on Sunday that might be an India-Pakistan final again. That is one side of the narrative. And I truly want to believe this side. The other side is, kya chutiya script writing ke?
अरे पागल है क्या है? ये तो बहुत वो है. नहीं.
How is it possible, dude? It's just not so.
It's not gonna happen. न्यूजीलैंड क्या हलवा है क्या? वो क्या घूमने आई है सब देखने के लिए?
बट अगर हुआ तो देन
इंग्लैंड को इंडिया कैसे हरा रहे हो? तुम लोग इतना कॉन्फिडेंट कैसे हो कि इंडिया इंग्लैंड को हरा देगी? इंग्लैंड इज फकिंग प्लेइंग आउट ऑफ द स्किन.
क्योंकि ये हर संडे को ऐसा बेस्ट मैच ऑफ ऑल टाइम कैसा हो रहा है, यही समझने का कोशिश कर रहा हूँ.
This World Cup has been so exciting, man. What do you think?
Yeah.
This has easily been the best ICC tournament in the longest time.
Because Ganguly, you are coming from the flowery perspective of cricket has to win.
Yes, this
Yeah,
curtain
like-
also has that perspective behind.
And
और
I
तुम्ही
am
तर-
and I am on your side, Ganguly. But these two naysayers, these two bubble bursters, these two people who have absolutely no love for this game, that is the beautiful game.
No,
Uh,
correct. All of that is right. But like, I just feel like it has such a strong precedence over many years of so many people taking money that who knows, yeah?
Yeah.
तुम तो ऐसे बोल रहे हैं जैसे फीफा ने कभी पैसा लिया ही नहीं, यूवेंटस ऐसे ही
अरे
चला
मैं
गया.
तो बोल रहा हूँ कि फिक्स्ड है.
Their background is that no FIFA और UEFA तो बचपन से कर रहा है तो ये
मेरे को सिर्फ एक चीज बता, तू बोल रहा है तेरा चैंपियंस लीग है वो फिक्स्ड है.
मैं
नहीं, हम लोग
तो
का
एडमिट इट.
FIFA is fixed, यार. Real Madrid is
तो मैं लग रहा है लिवरपूल वीक टीम है इसीलिए
हाँ.
फिक्स करके तुम लिवरपूल के साथ खेलो आराम. ये तो बहुत ही बेइज्जती है यार.
But I think actually, and this is also a third theory of what has actually happened, is that one South African cricketer named Liam Parnell, I believe that is his name, did the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration. And ever
Huh.
since then, South Africa has just gone down the shitter. So any association I feel in this day and age with CR7 leads to troubles. But we'll get to that. There is much that I have to bitch about in the realm of the.
I also want to
Manchester United.
welcome you. I also want to welcome you, Azim, to the side of the haters of Anthony Taylor.
Oh mother, dude. मतलब not that we play, and we'll get to it in a while. But yes.
लोग बूढ़े लोगों को दिखता ही नहीं है दूर का तो क्या करे वो बेचारे उन चलती
अरे वो आदमी ना इतना I don't understand.
No, I
इतना
mean, I'll
अंदर-
get into the match overall, but I thought कि I was gaslighting myself in that moment कि नहीं यार ऐसा रेफरी तेरा स्टेप तो नहीं लेगा यार वॉल के लिए, ऐसा कौन कर सकता है. He actually took fucking 12 steps and I was like, if this goal goes in, then the fucking referee has bought them the goal. I mean, it's a different factor that it went over Cristiano Ronaldo who didn't jump in the wall. That's a different thing entirely. The captain for the day did not jump in the wall. That's a different story. But seriously, I was like, it's absurd that this can happen in a Premier League. Like wall का counting यार, तू 10-12 step, ये नहीं है clear and obvious error. 10 का जो 12 हो रहा है ये clear and obvious नहीं होता है VAR के लिए. Inside the box also that too.
Did Anthony Taylor come out saying that, hey, I took smaller steps, that's why I took 12? ऐसा कुछ बोला उसने?
This is वो अपना turf वाला ना कि अरे तू ऐसा टिप वाला step लिया है.
So
It's just,
anyway,
anyway.
welcome to it. Should we? What should we begin with? Should we begin with the loss that Rayo Vallecano will?
Let us begin.
give?
I think since Ganguly is over here, let's start by talking about the taza Liverpool news, which is that Liverpool is up for sale. What are your feelings about this? Lots of financial factors at play. Talks about recession and Liverpool having attained peak value. So, what do you think about all this?
क्या तो देख ऐसा तो नहीं है हमारा ज्यादा से है
Hey, Ganguly, your mic may be off or not connected or
No. This is Ganguly's mic's problem. Ganguly, can you increase the
Again,
input?
correct me fucking every single time he does this to me.
On his own stream, also his mic volume is this only.
अरे नेविन मेरे को अपने उस पे आके इतना लेक्चर दिया 10 चीजें ऑन स्ट्रीम समझा गया क्या है क्या बूमर वाली फीलिंग
Ganguly, just go to Zoom का settings. उसके नीचे उधर एक audio
When
setting है.
Ganguly comes with this podium mic, I love it, dude. It's like every day I feel like I'm watching Ganguly at an annual day presentation.
yeah.
On a lectern.
Yeah.
So in audio settings, just increase mic input volume. Just pull it.
सही है क्या फुल है क्या बढ़िया है
हाँ,
बढ़िया।
best.
ज्यादा नहीं हो गया
Better.
बहुत ज्यादा नहीं हो गया बट
नहीं ये सही है.
नहीं
ओके एज यू गाइस से
हाँ तो बताओ.
हाँ.
बताइए.
तो यार एज ऑनेस्टली देखो हमारा ज्यादा से तो होता नहीं इन सब चीजों में कि कौन ओनर बन जाए कौन नहीं बन जाए वी जस्ट टेक इट लाइक अरे ये है अब चलो नए ओनर्स बट आई थिंक
Don't be this nice fan. Just fucking be a fan who is upset.
I'm not upset idly. I'm not upset because mostly see majority wise तो actually तो लिवरपूल सारे फैंस देखो सारे ज्यादातर आजकल फैंस यंगर वाले लोग हैं जिन्होंने वो मतलब गरीबी एकदम लिवरपूल के गरीबी वाले दिन देखे नहीं हैं। तो उनके लिए कुछ भी मतलब they are all entitled kind of होता है कि अरे we should be winning more and all but जो भी 15 साल से अगर तुम देख रहे हो या 17 वो साल से, so you have तुम्हारे लिए, for me personally these were the best years of Liverpool fan. Like
Yeah.
this is like मैं तो बहुत खुश था यार लाइफ से। तो ठीक था मेरे लिए, तो एफएसजी भी ठीक थे, बट एफएसजी को बहुत गाली देते थे बहुत सारे लोग, व्हिच इज
क्यों?
फेयर आल्सो, बिकॉज वो लोग खरीदते नहीं थे ना लोग, तुम लोग मतलब बाकी सारे लोग पागलों की तरह खरीदे जा रहे हैं, एवरीबॉडी इज बाइंग आउट ऑफ देयर, एंड एवरी टाइम either one season goes in fucking injury, हमने इसका
Yeah.
रिप्लेस नहीं किया, बेसिक लेवल ऑफ रिप्लेसमेंट, और इज आर बी लाइक मिडफील्ड इज fucked. सो बेलिंगम पता नहीं, वही व्हाट अनिर्बान वाज आल्सो सेइंग लास्ट टाइम कि भाई 5 साल से बोल रहे कि लाने वाले हैं बेलिंगम, पता आज ही आ जाएगा, तो वो सब वो कर रहे थे, एंड अभी ये भी एज वो भी वाज पॉइंटिंग आउट दैट फकिंग जस्ट बिकॉज अभी बेलिंगम वगैरह का सेल होना हो सकता था, तो मेजर फाइनेंशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट करनी थी, उससे पहले वो बेच के भाग लेना चाह रहे हैं। तो पता नहीं अब कौन आएगा कौन नहीं। इतने दिन तक एक्चुअली क्लॉप बोलता भी बहुत आ रहा है ना कि दीज आर द बेस्ट ओनर्स बिकॉज इट्स एटलीस्ट नॉट स्टेट ओन्ड एंड इट्स नॉट, तो थोड़ा सा मॉरली हाई ग्राउंड वाला रहता था ना कि अरे देखो हम लोग ऐसे लोग, तो वाला वैसा वाला, बट वो अब भगवान जाने कौन लेगा। आई जस्ट होप
Ganguly, of all the Middle Eastern countries, which would you like to buy Liverpool?
यार मैं एक्चुअली सोच रहा हूँ कि भाई अगर अदानी अंबानी ले ले या अदानी अंबानी ले ले, इट विल बी सो फकिंग हिलेरियस। सो आई एम सीइंग, बस ये ऑनेस्टली मेरे को ये लग रहा है एलॉन मस्क वाला एंगल भी आ ही जाएगा अभी कुछ टाइम में, ट्विटर पे वो भी मीम्स चलेंगे कि एलॉन मस्क ये भी लेने वाला है, लिवरपूल खरीदने वाला है, वो ना हो क्योंकि
Oh
थोड़ा
fuck, that will be amazing, dude. Starting place के लिए $8.
अडानी खरीदेगा।
बट भाई यार एलॉन मस्क मतलब वैसे ठीक है, बट बहुत ज्यादा रिसेंटली उसके बारे में बहुत ज्यादा देख लिया, ऐसा लगता है पूरा ट्विटर एक आरडब्ल्यूए वाली फीलिंग दे रहा है, मेरा बिल्डिंग सेक्रेटरी है एलॉन मस्क, ऐसा फीलिंग है। तो
मेरे को लग रहा है, what do you think, Ganguly? Do you think the current favorites to buy Liverpool are what, some bank or something, no, that wants to buy
हाँ,
Liverpool?
वो गोल्डमैन सैक्स जिन्होंने रिसेशन किया था ना, वो
I mean, with the incoming recession, who better to buy?
गाड़ मारी थी पूरी वही लोग गोल्डमैन सैक्स, उसमें पे बात चल रही है, कुछ कंसोर्टियम या कुछ है पता नहीं,
I
पता
cannot
चलेगा
wait,
यार हमारा
dude.
क्या
For
है
the
यार,
Okay,
हमको तो पता चलेगा
I think Goldman Sachs generally helps find buyers.
वही।
हाँ.
Dude,
So,
I want them to take over. Just for the first time, they have to sack manager. For
No,
the
no,
headline,
I-
Goldman
I
Sachs
want-
sacks.
अरे
I want some Saudi
Azim,
billionaire
how
to
old
take
did you?
over.
अरे तुषार
So
प्लीज
that they
एडजस्ट
can
कर
stop
देना,
being
उसने इतनी
righteous.
मेहनत करी इसके लिए, प्लीज एडजस्ट कर दे यार, वो इतना बिल्डअप किया उसने गोल्डमैन सैक्स के लिए, एडजस्ट तो कर।
नहीं
अच्छा गाइस, तुम लोग स्ट्रीम लाइक क्यों नहीं कर रहे? वो नहीं समझ
वही
में
दो गेस्ट
भाई
लेके आए
तुषार,
हम
you
लोग।
are saying something. I did not interrupt you.
थर्ड को
तुषार, go
इनवाइट
ahead.
भी किया था मैंने। जोएल, he said my house is renovating, too much distraction, I'll come December से। This is what Joel has said.
Bro, he has never come. They have lost.
He has never come. Okay, which also, Ganguly, I have a question for you.
अरे बेचारे
Last,
तुषार को खत्म तो करने दे, उससे जो बोल रहा था मैं।
अरे Tushar cannot talk on this stream. Fucking Arsenal team bastard. It's not allowed. I don't know who called this fellow. Just throw him out. Ganguly, we know we'll finish Liverpool game and then we will go to my humiliation.
And just before we get into Liverpool, can I just show you my favorite meme of the week, which I had shared on
Yes.
the group also.
Yeah.
I have laughed so much at this. It's not
By the
even
way,
funny.
Suraj has said Conte speaking for Joel.
Can you see this? It
Yes,
says
yes. This is
yeah.
great stream.
Darwin Nunes and KL Rahul chilling.
This is
I've laughed too much at this.
I will also show you one meme which Azim, you will laugh at, but you might also feel a little hurt and offended. But
Oh no.
this is the plan. But before that, I have one question to ask Mr. Ganguly. Ganguly ji, wait, I'll show you the meme. I'll show you the meme. I'll show you. This is the meme. This is the meme.
अरे shit, मेरे को 10 हाक को हटाना है यहाँ से. What does it say? Plan to do something fun at 7. अरे. Yeah, I gave up, dude. मैं 20 मिनट के अंदर मैं बोला कि बस कुछ और करते हैं टाइम के साथ.
So, Mr. Ganguly, I just want to know, to quote Ravi Shastri, paraphrase Ravi Shastri, in the last 20 minutes of the Liverpool-Tottenham game, आपका गोटा कितना मुंह में आया था?
मैं नहीं मुंह में आया था, मैं तो एक्सपेक्ट ही करके बैठा था कि दिस इज एग्जैक्टली द काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन जिससे ऑब्वियसली वो लोग गोल करने वाले हैं, तो बिकॉज अगर तुम लाइफ में इतना पेसिमिस्ट हो जाओ तो फिर अच्छा ही लगता है, अरे वाओ नाइस, तो मैं तो काफी सोच के ही बैठा था गोल खाने ही वाले, बट नहीं हुआ, एंड honestly it was horrible. Last 10-15
Yeah.
like मतलब बाकी सब छोड़ो,
Wow.
game you're like
अभी-
क्या कर रहे, क्या चल रहा है ये, तो मतलब
Abhijit, you sound like such an Arsenal fan from 2021.
Oh my
नहीं,
god.
नहीं, यार ऐसे हर बार नहीं होता, मतलब कभी
अब
कभी
तुषार, just to put you up further on a pedestal, हम लोग का एक इंटर्न है आयुष करके, मादरचोद कुछ काम नहीं करता है, ठीक है, कुछ काम नहीं करता है वो। रात मैच भी उसने लेट देखा है, गांडू ने मेरे को 12:30 बजे मैसेज भेजा है, फक यू लॉस्ट। मैं बोला तू इंटर्न है भोसड़ी है, इसके तो सैलरी काटनी पड़ेगी।
And since this is happening, guys, we have also an announcement to make that we are looking for a replacement to Ayush Reel Cut. We want a new reel cutter person. You know,
are you gonna make Ayush cut this reel and put it?
yes, Ayush, cut this reel to search for your replacement. No, but genuinely we want somebody who knows, because Ayush बेचारा उसको नहीं आता है editing properly, वो बहुत मेहनत करता है. But we want some ऐसा cool editor people to मस्त ऐसे YouTube shorts, reels बनाने का. तो ये stream का बना के भेजो हम लोग को email पे gaming.442@gmail.com, and जो भी जीतेगा you are hired straight away.
You are hired, or we'll crowdsource things and put you on 442 का thing and tag you. ऐसा कुछ करें हम लोग।
नहीं पैसा देंगे ना, ऐसा कैसा बाबा, ऐसा
Really?
अरे no, I'm saying every stream,
don't treat this
every
like
stream-
Ogilvy interns यार।
I'm saying every stream we get crowdsourced reels is what I was saying. So people get paid in validation on
अरे
442.
ये तो बीजेपी 8 साल से कर रहा है बाबा, तो क्या देते ना पैसा पब्लिक को। बट यस, आई हैव पुट ईमेल एड्रेस, तो भेजो रील कट के बनाओ।
decision by the way, नेविल को लगता है वो खर्चा बच सकता है नीचे।
No. I don't. I mean, do whatever. Gaming.442@gmail.com. Send on that, please. And Ayush, ye reel cut, and then we will put it up for.
फिर तेरे को काटेंगे।
Ayush, this is the last reel you'll ever have to cut.
Now
मच्छर मार के वो छोड़ देना ना मच्छर की नीचे।
और मैसेज कर मेरे को fuck you.
yeah, it's mainly that fuck you message which has led to this, Ayush. So remember, as a rule, guys, don't say fuck you to your boss. It's it
Very
doesn't
valid
work
point,
out.
yes.
Yeah, it does not work out well. So Liverpool versus Spurs was nice game to watch for everybody involved. For neutrals, हाँ.
हाँ.
shit only.
But
It was shit.
but the goal was good.
I
no?
don't.
Like टॉटनहम भी कुछ बहुत बढ़िया नहीं खेल रही थी, इनमें बस लिवरपूल ही fuck all खेल रही थी, मतलब it was just like suddenly level से इतना dip हो गया था at least against
No,
best of
when
it.
was the last time a Conte team with average players played really well?
Oh, all of Inter.
Yeah.
अरे उधर तो लुकाकू था ब्रो।
All of Inter.
पूछ रहा है लुकाकू से इतना करवा लिया उसने, तो मतलब होएगा ना उसमें।
पर वही है ना, एक सीजन में सब निचोड़ लिया उससे।
Yeah.
But Lukaku, I
बस हो
don't
गया
think
बेटा।
has gone to any club and performed for more than one season, if at all.
Yeah.
He performed for 2 at Inter, and I think it was a Conte thing, and I think it was also because Lautaro and him combined well, and I don't think he's had a connection with any other striker like he's had with Lautaro.
Huh.
And I think it was the Lautaro factor that was boosting the Lukaku numbers.
So Lukaku keeps saying Lautaro.
Yes, I was waiting.
Ciao Martinez.
Lautaro दे मेरे बीते हुए दिन। हाँ,
Yes.
ठीक है।
Okay,
So
one second.
But in the Liverpool game,
Ganguly,
the one thing.
Ganguly, quick question on Mr. Nunnu. इसका नुन्नू कब बाहर निकलेगा? कोई बताएगा
नहीं,
please?
बेचारा अच्छा खेल रहा है यार।
क्या खेल रहा है
Yeah,
यार? उसमें
but
और
he's-
हालैंड में बस
he's-
कितना क्या डिफरेंस है?
No, bro, तू क्या बोल रहा है?
Well played.
चूतिया है
Very,
क्या?
very nice,
I mean,
very nice.
For a person who is not a Haaland fan, I'm telling you, chance ही नहीं। तू क्या बोल?
नहीं, but
Nunez-
वो उसका 7 क्रॉसबार पे लगा है अभी तक।
If you are a Haaland fan, you're a psychopath. I was like,
Talk to Kautuk.
like क्या है?
कौतुक
हाँ,
सही है।
वो तो उसका doesn't it define him? Real Madrid fan. उसको हालैंड पसंद है, उसको मतलब बेस्ट क्रेम डेला क्रेम का भी क्रेम बेचो वाला, तो उसको लाइफ चॉइसेस ही वैसे कर रहा है सब कुछ में।
But also I have
Yes.
Also I have two things to say. One about Nunnu, the other about Haaland. By the way, Kautuk Srivastav, this is not the best start for a Premier League season by any means. The
What do you
best
mean?
start, believe it or not, is by a Newcastle striker.
Called Dixie
By a Newcastle striker. I forgot. I read it in the afternoon and I've forgotten the name. But it's someone we all know. And it's not Michael Owen either.
It's not
Shearer.
Alan Shearer होगा ना?
नहीं,
Shearer ही होगा.
Shearer भी नहीं.
अरे
नहीं,
बाबा, there is what Newcastle Santiago Munez was a fictional character. You know this, right?
No. 12 out of 14. 12 out of 14. He scored 12 goals in 14 games or something like that. Which made him think. But anyway,
Bro, what are you talking? 12 goals in 14 games. That's a worse record than Haaland.
no.
Haaland is
मार रहा है.
क्या बोल रहा है बाबा?
First 12 games, Baba. First 12 games.
That's
हाले ने
still
क्रॉस कर दिया वो.
2-3 games उसके
नहीं
खराब
Premier
रहे.
League.
Premier League start.
still. He's at 12 games right now and he's at 18 goals. तो क्या बोल रहा है तू?
अरे overall.
He's at 17 games overall, 23 goals.
Suarez का first goals goal. He's better.
Bhai,
Anyway.
Nick, Erling Haaland is the fastest to 15 Premier League goals in.
But is he the
15 na?
fastest to 19?
Yes.
Because that is Luis Suarez. You can always find one stat.
Okay, no, Ganguly, I'm saying Nunez currently is playing like a Chelsea striker. Do you understand?
I understand.
So he is not Haaland.
I understand that exactly.
So he's playing like a Chelsea striker. So my question is, what to do about Nunu? What to do now with your current team?
नुन्नू चमकेगा एक दिन. नुन्नू ठीक करेगा. नुन्नू एक
उसका
दिन तो कभी
कितना वॉली गया है dude क्रॉसबार पे.
क्या कर रहा है यार वो. कितने वॉली मारा, किस एंगल से शॉट लेता है. आई एम टेलिंग यू.
हाँ, लेकिन गोल के सामने से भी एक मार दे कभी एंगल से शॉट मार.
असिस्ट भी कर दिया यार उसने. वो साला को समझ भी आने लग गया कि अरे उसको कब देने का है, कब दे. तो कितना इंप्रूव कर रहा है, मेहनत कर रहा है बेचारा. तो ठीक है, वो करेगा यार, सही करेगा.
नुन्नू का प्रॉब्लम उसका प्राइस टैग है बेसिकली. अगर वो 40 मिलियन में आता तो सब बोलते क्या प्लेयर है. ये बेसिकली 80 मिलियन ने उसको फक कर दिया है.
अरे वो जोटा ने
हम लोग का
ट्रेडिशन भी तो ये है ना कि हम देखो सस्ते में कहां से ले आते हैं भैया. इतना कम पैसा देके बढ़िया स्टार ले आते हैं.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
आपसे डाविन थोड़ा
VVD भूल गए क्या तुम?
अरे VVD छो. VVD
क्या लेवल ऑफ
क्वालिटी अलग है भाई.
नहीं बट यू सी ना, हम लोग को भी डॉनी वैन डे बेक मिला 40 मिलियन में और एकदम फक वाला. कोई बोलता भी नहीं. हाँ, वो कोई बोलता भी नहीं. अरे हाँ चलो 40 मिलियन ही है. देयर लाइक फकिंग 20 मिलियन का प्लेयर इससे अच्छा खेल लेगा यार.
पिच पे भी तो आता है ना वो कि लाइक लिवरपूल इज नोन टू बी द कंजूस. जैसे तू अभी इंटर्न का पैसा काट रहा था ना, तो वैसे ही लिवरपूल भी वैसा कुछ करके कटिंग करके कर देता है.
द अल्टीमेट लीवर पुलर्स आर बार्सिलोना. उससे बेटर कोई नहीं है भाई. पीके को नौकरी से निकाल दे और बोला 30 मिलियन देंगे भी नहीं. तो बेचारा अब
डायरेक्टर बनेगा ना कभी. उसका तो बहुत ही टर्मोइल में चल रहा है ना लाइफ.
बहुत ज्यादा.
Yes, we were planning to do a mini roast of Gerard Piqué.
तुम उसकी लाइफ फॉलो कर रहे हो क्या? कौन है वो इकार्डी का?
Yes.
Last stream we covered his entire story.
Oh, fuck, I should have seen that, man. वो तो पूरा एकदम reality हो गया.
There was some another story of a Premier League player who needed groin surgery after vigorous sex.
Yeah.
They've not revealed the identity.
And 100% I'm telling you, it will be a French player. We got this entire theory also. ये सब French player ही sex करता है और सबको groin injury होता है.
ग्रीलिश हो सकता है. ग्रीलिश तो थोड़ा सा.
हाँ, ग्रीलिश का हाँ, but depends. वो इतना calves पे इतना काम किया है, groin का भी थोड़ा किया ही रहेगा. I feel तो you know.
Actually उल्टा पॉपॉय जैसा है ना उसका पैर तो.
पॉपॉय जैसा पैर.
I just want to say अपना बिडू किंग एरिक has said कौतुक लास्ट एपिसोड पूरा सेकंड वाइफ स्टोरीज किया था.
Yes. I'll do a couple of super chats. किधर है? Jurgen Klopp says, "Good evening. On Unai Emery is back. Snow Salah is the best Salah. Eric Dyer, most creative player in the league. Also Eddie Howe, you beauty." Yes, Eddie Howe. We should talk about Eddie Howe, dude. How he's done. Bro,
I knew you will do.
This is every week. Every week we have.
This is every week, Ganguly.
Yeah.
Every week.
But how they are third?
No, it's not just that. We said this in the last stream. I'm saying this again. He's done it without any fucking oil money signings. He doesn't have a team of superstars, and he is still fucking.
He's done a few signings, like
but not
Not
legendary.
like,
no?
Yeah.
massive.
Meaning they're
The biggest
Mbappe नहीं
Guimaraes.
लाया.
Oil money signings में बोल रहे हैं. अरे Mbappe तो Real Madrid गया ना यार, guys.
Oh.
Hey, but I think okay. Let's think about it this way.
Kautuk ignored it this time.
So now the thing that I wanted to talk about was, okay, part of it is that they have the money, okay, but who wants to come to Newcastle at this point when they were not playing Champions League? It could be they almost got relegated last time, all of that stuff, right? Like, so why would you play for that team?
Yeah.
right? So which is why you've not been able to target these people. If they make it to the Champions League, who knows what they'll splash out.
Yeah, but
I
they
mean,
have
I
bought.
feel
I
to
mean,
the
they,
credit,
sorry.
still to the credit of Eddie Howe that without any of
Yeah.
that, he
No,
still
and
done
उसका
a-
इसाक injured पड़ा है यार कि पिछले 4
Yeah,
गेम
yeah.
से. The main striker that they bought
75
is
million,
is
Yeah.
injured.
Bro, fuck that. John Joe Shelby was injured, yeah?
Yeah,
How
how are
can
they
you-
managing without him? Dude?
और वो ऐसा पीकी बाइंडर्स का कैरेक्टर नहीं लगता वो.
कौन?
Shelby.
John Joe Shelby. Yeah. He
Shelby
just
ऐसा-
needs a beret
हाँ.
on the pitch.
Bro, you guys have had some very funny characters come out of Liverpool, huh? Around that
Shelby.
John Joe
Yeah,
Shelby
yeah.
time. There was one other guy who was, God, what was his name? I forget. Spearing.
Ah,
Do you remember
Jay
that guy?
Spearing. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that
Who
guy.
looked like a
What
hobbit,
happened to that
na?
guy? Yeah, what happened to that guy, dude? Like, there were some very, very funny players who played for Liverpool in the pre-Klopp era.
स्कॉटल को मेरा भाई नियोनाजी बुलाता था. स्कॉट.
Oh yeah,
Scotty,
yeah,
yeah.
full vibes, full vibes.
नियोनाजी नहीं लगता था.
Skrtel.
Charlie Adam भी था. He had the full vibe of one guy who will beat you up outside a bar in Glasgow.
हाँ, अंकल लोग ऐसा.
Agar.
Oh, Dagger,
yeah.
of course. Everybody knew Dagger.
अगर ठीक है यार, ऐसा मत बोलना. अभी बोला है कि वो पेन किलर से जिंदा रहता था, पता है?
Yeah.
What? When she says, choke me daddy, but you're a South African cricketer.
अरे, oh no. That's very sad. We have there was one which had come before stream which I made.
Aditya
Ricky
Raju.
Lambert.
Aditya
Oh,
Raju.
Ricky Lambert shit.
Aditya
What was
Raju.
this era, dude? Sammy Hippia.
हाँ,
Sammy.
yeah.
Sammy Hippia.
अबे क्या गलती था यार, नित्या तो अच्छा था
नहीं,
यार.
but
Dude,
Hippier
मेरा
was in the
fa-
good phase.
Yeah. My favorite
Man.
of all time was John Anarisa, dude. वो जो ऐसा
that
free
was-
kick मार के वो celebration किया against United shirt वाला is iconic still.
Used to, मतलब स्क्रीमर्स काफी मारता था यार.
अरे,
Who
वो
was that
उसके
guy?
जमाने का मार्कोस अलोंसो था वो.
Who was that guy who scored one of the goals in the 2005 Champions League? Came from nowhere, random
Vladimir
dude.
Smitser
Smith.
and Milan Baros.
बहुत बढ़िया था स्मिथ सर यार, बहुत सही था यार. मिलान बारो तो बाद में.
You know something, Ganguly? This is why you were a Liverpool fan when you were a Liverpool fan.
हाँ, तुम लोग ऐसा लाजार मार्कोविच वगैरह ऐसा देखा है मिडफील्ड में यार.
यार तो अभी तो देखो कितना खुश होने का टाइम है, फिर
हाँ.
अभी कैसे कंप्लेन करे. ये तो बेस्ट डेज चल रहे हैं यार.
I was just
मेरे को
telling
याद
them.
मेरे को एक बंदा याद नहीं आता. एक मेरे को एस्टन विला का अभी भी ना पता है, एक स्कार टाइप का है, क्योंकि मेरे को एक बार याद है कि लिवरपूल वर्सेस एस्टन विला कोई चल रहा था और 2-3 लिवरपूल लीड कर रही थी, और फिर अचानक से हम ज्यादा जिंदगी में उसके बाद कोई ढंग का गेम नहीं खेला, बट एस्टन विला के लिए हैट्रिक मार के चला गया.
कौन? एग्बॉन लाहौर.
हाँ,
एग्बॉन लाहौर कौन था?
पता नहीं कौन. नहीं, एगोन ये नहीं था. ही वाज नॉट. एस्टन विला का स्ट्राइकर था. उसके बाद कुछ नहीं किया यार. नथिंग बिफोर दैट, नथिंग आफ्टर दैट. जस्ट वन डे था, हैट्रिक मार के चला गया. आई डोंट लाइक, बहुत साल पहले.
Guys,
तो
2 more names have come, huh? From the dead, from the graveyard. Ryan Babel.
Babel तो
Oh
खेल
my
रहा है अभी
God.
तक. Oh no, wait, Anirudh Naduri has pulled out David Ngog from a hat. Oh.
Voronin.
हाँ, Andre Voronin तो था.
Andre
उसका.
Voronin.
I just have
God
memories
damn.
of उसका ponytail उड़ते हुए as he's running behind the ball. That's all.
Oh, Tuhin
Arre,
Dev has
dude,
got one
वो
more.
तो-
Jewel. Borini. Remember Borini?
There are some also really famous and successful Liverpool legends who are also very weird.
एरन रश वगैरह ऐसा बोलने वाला है क्या? तो मुझे नहीं, क्योंकि
Dirk Kuyt. मेरे को काउटिया हमेशा ऐसा weird लगता था bro. Dirk Kuyt and
एक ही चीज बोल रहे थे, वो तब का हेंडरसन था. He's
Yeah.
a very honest
Yeah.
player. He's a very honest performer.
If Henderson was a striker.
Correct.
That,
There was also the one uninjured season of Sturridge.
अरे भाई अभी हम ये क्यों कर रहे हैं वैसे लिवरपूल का के बुरे.
अरे this is what this stream becomes after a point कि हम लोग नॉस्टैल्जिया में चले जाते हैं और चैट नाम देते रहते हैं और हम लाइक अच्छा ये this is every stream.
वो अच्छे दिन थोड़ी थे भाई.
Abhishek Watts has brought out a Aston Villa player. Was it John Carew who scored the hat-trick?
यार मेरे को I don't
याद ही
remember,
नहीं है, बिल्कुल blank है. Okay.
but I just remember that. I mean, I'm just talking about ethnicity because मतलब वो दिख जाता, याद रहता है ना, तो इसीलिए. He was a black guy. ये
Might have
मुझे
been Darren Bent then.
नहीं ऐसा सिंपल सा नाम है.
Darius Vassell.
पता नहीं यार. अभी इन लोगों ने हैट्रिक किया है क्या? हम ऐसे रैंडम नेम शूट कर रहे हैं. एस्टन विला
Random
से
name shoot कर रहे हैं यार.
ऐसे ही कोई भी चेल्सी का भी प्लेयर का नाम ले रहे हैं क्या? कि बस वो काला था.
Jimmy
बोलने का
Floyd
तो-
Hasselbank.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay.
Okay, chalo, I
Shit.
think we should move on. We
Yeah.
have a couple. I had one super chat. Which,
Aditya Madhuri, I'm assuming, or Aditya Raju.
No, this was Akshay Singh, Oil Money member, who said Baba has committed more fouls than he has had shot on targets in the Premier League this season.
Can't even.
And finally,
I can't even.
Eric Ten Hag की इच्छा पूरी हुई. Frankie De Jong will play at Old Trafford.
No, there was also one Aditya Raju tweet who started
हाँ,
it
that
all
I have
before.
no. Aditya Raju says in Kachra, Baba and Van de Beek are finished. Ajax is like alpha. Cheap things are almost fake. It never works. Hashtag what
Hilarious.
is a Donny.
No, there was another one also.
We'll get to
Yeah.
that. First, let's talk about Chelsea Arsenal.
Yeah.
Baba, what are your thoughts? Who do you blame this time? Because I remember you saying कि question is goal कौन मारेगा, ball कौन डालेगा. These are all valid concerns, but ये midfielder को कौन खिलाएगा is the larger question. कि ये
But
Graham-
before anything, Azim, I'm sending you a tweet. I think you should put it up on the screen.
No, I'll have to put it up.
Send
Send
to
it to
Baba.
me
Send
only.
to Baba. हाँ.
Also, I think-
Unfortunately, you'll have to send it to me only.
I think we should start this section with Arsenal first. And
Yeah.
then we should hear the slow dementia that Baba goes into.
Tushar, you sent?
I sent it. Unless
God.
your number has changed.
No, gotcha. Gotcha.
Just
Andre,
cancel
are you?
that come.
Someone please explain to me what a cucurella is.
Yes.
dude, तू
What
क्या
a
बोल रहा है?
cucurella.
मार्किंग यार उसकी मार्किंग मतलब क्रेडिट देना पड़ेगा आदमी वो
You have to see this video. You have to see this video.
I'm showing-
मतलब,
this video you must have seen in which Cucurella is just like marking
I have seen it. I have
he's just
seen it.
making out with Zaka.
गोल जा रहा है दुनिया हिल रही है उधर तक कोई गोली भी मार दे वो उसको
मैं नहीं
छोड़
हिलूंगा.
नहीं छोड़ रहा है यार उसको
Fuck, here it is. Are we ready? Oh fuck, I was waiting for Banat to come, but now that Banat is not here, I will play it. Can you see?
Yeah.
Oh no, Banat needs to switch the play, otherwise it won't work. So Banat needs to be here. But I will
Okay.
put it as soon as Banat comes because he needs to press one button to go to full screen. Banat,
Okay,
can you please?
I will pull. Let us call this button of financial lever.
1, 2, 3, pull financial lever now.
Whoa, what a pull! Yes, what are we
Baji.
looking at?
Why is it not playing? Play na?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Cucurella, amazing.
ये गोल गया है by the way. ये गोल गया है इधर. गोल गया है.
It's just this needs like the what's it?
You
George
know what
Michael
this is?
music. The
You know what that is? That is when you and your girlfriend get into the general compartment of the train.
What the fuck was that guy doing?
Dude, मैं बोल रहा ना, see the okay. Sorry, Tushar. Let the victor speak because in traditional fashion, even though the victors speak last, in this case the losers are more entertaining. So, let's go. Yes, Tushar.
Oh wait,
go for it.
I thought you were.
Tushar, are you surprised that you guys are still top of the table?
Yes.
And now
Yeah,
if the because
You're asking an Arsenal fan in his first season back. Come on.
yeah.
Fair.
No,
Well,
because
you know, the
this
good
this
thing-
Arsenal team is doing better than Invincible's Arsenal team in terms of point
It
tally.
is. Yeah.
yeah
But
What
to
the
be,
fuck?
to be
Crazy.
fair, but because also weirdly enough, Arteta has won more games in his first 150 games than Wenger,
Oh.
which is
Wow.
weird as hell. But then I also realized that until this whole City Liverpool saga started over 7 years ago, most teams generally won the Premier League with like 75, 80, 85 points. Once in a blue moon, you had a 90 point. But mostly the victors were in the late 70s, early 80s wala zone. So everyone, even United, Arsenal, were losing a bunch of
correct.
matches every season. Except for the Invincible season, of course, which was 90 points, I think. So I'm obviously very surprised. You had me at the start of the season. But you know, one great epiphany I had this weekend was कि पिछले 5-6 साल, you know, whenever I look at the weekend, I'd be like, you know, I hope United drop points. I hope Liverpool. I hope Tottenham drop points. I hope Chelsea drop points. Now I'm like, I hope City drop points. मतलब क्या जीवन है?
Oh.
मजा आ गया. मतलब I'm literally watching this Fulham game and I'm just like, fuck, I am actually like, I'm like, काश City points drop करे, which I did not think would happen at the start of the season because generally I'm like, भाई City तुम जो कर रहे हो करे, हमें तो अपना नीचे का देखना है.
And of course, it must be odd because for the first time, like, you're in a title battle, but there are no fans of your age around you that you can have any banter with. कि ऐसा बिल्डिंग में जाके बच्चे को ढूंढना पड़ेगा, ए साले तेरा से टीम हार गया.
None. There is none. And also, yeah, so yeah, it is a strange
Yeah,
feeling.
and
but a good
Aubameyang's
feeling. I'm going to
return,
enjoy.
8
That was
touches,
beautiful.
it's personal, but 8
No,
touches.
it's nothing personal. 8
Tushar.
touches. Also, I mean, to be fair, it was Kai Havertz was so bad.
Yes,
And
I
he
will come
passed
to
him
this.
Twice he could have passed, and like Aubameyang could have had a chance.
Yeah.
I will come
So-
to all of this.
Yeah.
Tushar,
And-
we have the reason why Cucurella was hugging. Are we ready?
Tell me.
Lever button, huh?
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, lever.
But again, I know people are saying Xhaka was holding him, but look at him also, no?
Are he's second. His backhand is also on him.
Where
this
is
is very-
where is the
Bhai,
Cucurella in
हिल
this?
नहीं रहा.
Yeah.
There's this blur of
हाँ,
hair.
it's just a blur of hair.
This.
But वो हिल नहीं रहा ना, even in that video, Cucurella is not even moving back or something. He's just like,
What a
But
strange
what you
thing.
expect Cucurella to defend? You're pushing it also, huh? Like
क्या
Graham.
पैसा फेंका उस पे, तुम लोग ने पता नहीं क्या सोच के फेंका.
हम लोग ने नहीं फेंका. Ted
No, and,
Boehly ने future proofing किया था क्लब का.
The
दिख
fun
रहा है
thing
future
was कि the press. I mean,
But
Jesus missed a
Arsenal
fucking
actually
sitter.
ज्यादा गोल से जीत सकती थी easily. Like
They should have at least like
हाँ,
Jesus
Odegaard
missed
had a
that
big
very
chance
sort
also.
of big Odegaard missed an easy one. Jesus should have ideally scored that one.
header one, yeah.
But the pressing, good fuck, man. I was like, मतलब क्या मजे से pressing कर रहे हैं away game में.
Passing भी यार, क्या अच्छी passing
Passing.
कर रहे हैं.
वो
Yeah,
यार
and
मानना
even-
पड़ेगा dude, because I have been blaming United's performances on fact कि यार ये Thursday night खेल रहे हैं इधर उधर जाके they're playing intense matches, but Arsenal भी same ही कर रहा है.
Same Thursday को ही
And
खेल
वो
रहा
लोग
है.
तो press किए जा रहे हैं बहनचोद, ये क्या है बदतमीजी.
नहीं, this is like well fucking coached, dude. I'm like, we all were like shitting on Arteta, but my god, what a
नहीं,
guy.
also after watching All or Nothing as a full respect.
I think it makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it makes a
Why?
lot more
Why?
sense.
What is that? I've not seen this Arsenal one.
Just in general, the passion and the way
Yeah, the
they
full emotion और क्या क्या नया.
the emotion.
अरे every big
Every
match
team
ना,
talk.
he comes with a new sketch. It's damn
New
nice.
sketch meaning?
मतलब he
He'll
comes
come
with new
with a light
material.
bulb.
Yeah.
Or he'll come with one drawing. Once he put a light bulb and saying this light bulb is you. ऐसा without electricity it will not
Gautam,
work.
I really recommend you watch it.
Yeah, you will enjoy it.
Oh fuck!
वो न्यू मटेरियल ओपन माइक में
नहीं, वो सुना था,
अंडर
इसमें
21s
वो
में जाके
चला
he
रहा
is trying out the material.
You know
Open
when
mic.
he's not training with the team ना, when he's not training with the team, वो material लिख रहा है टीम टॉप का.
नहीं, उसके पास राइटर्स रूम है, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
नहीं, वो
Yeah,
material उठा नहीं रहा है. वो लिवरपूल के मैच के पहले ल्यूल ने वो वॉकलोन सुना रहा है उनको. वो सोच रही कि
हाँ.
पता है उनका है, अपना नाम क्यों सुन रहे हैं ये सब. तो बट
No, that was, he was like, because you go to fucking Anfield and they'll fuck with you, so you listen to this.
अरे वो क्या क्या एक फोटोग्राफर को लेके आया. This guy has been taking photographs in this ground for the last whatever some 40 years. ये वो मेरे को तो मन किया कि भाई ग्राउंड चेंज हो गया तुम लोग का. पहले हाइब्रिड था, बट ओके. But he's been taking for him. You guys have to go out for him. He is the guy you have to win for. ऐसा सब उसको लेके आया टीम रूम में. ऐसा
Yeah.
full on
Oh,
with
full on एकदम.
passion.
La
With
passion.
passion खेल रहे हो.
Yeah, full passion. No, and just it's that dude. Well coached, and also I think just bringing Jesus and Zinchenko has changed so much. And Saliba's return. Oh my God, Saliba is so good.
Also, I can.
It's almost like signing City players makes you a better team.
And their
No,
assistant manager.
What are you saying? We also signed a City player.
That is a good point. Signing the good City player
Yes.
makes a difference. And just yeah, and I think the fact that he was ruthless with people like Aubameyang and Ozil makes it.
Barcelona also signed a City player.
That's true.
Then harder.
Eric Garcia.
No, I think
अरे
yeah,
नहीं,
all
उसकी
of
बात
this-
कर रहा हूँ, हार्ट अटैक आ गया बेचारा.
also the crazy thing, Chelsea का second half में XG was 0.05.
Oh, I'll bring all of this. Don't worry, Tushar.
So,
Bawa,
I don't know,
Bawa's.
I'm just खुशी के दिन आ रहे हैं, and also the fact that Arsenal now are the only team to have 10 away wins at Stamford Bridge.
The only team ever. Wow.
Of which 3 are
In the
because of
Premier League,
Anthony
in the
Taylor.
Premier League.
But that's also 3 hours because of Anthony
अच्छा
Taylor.
हुआ भैंचो एंथनी टेलर नहीं था, फिर तो उसका भी तो रोता है, भले कुछ भी होता है। प्लीज ये रोना बंद कर। मैं इतना गंदा चेल्सी रेफरिंग देखा है आर्सेनल के खिलाफ, तो प्लीज, so it's
Dude.
even now.
Look, Anthony Taylor, there is everybody on this stream who has a problem with Anthony Taylor. There's
So we
Liverpool.
also have a problem. Arsenal को भी fuck किया है उसने।
You know, by
he's
the way,
equal
listen,
opportunity fucker that way.
Yeah, he fucks everyone.
बैग वो बूढ़ा आदमी बेचारा देख नहीं पा रहा है, वो दूर दूर का भाग नहीं पाता है।
अरे।
प्रीमियर लीग लिमिटेशन दैट 45 एज को करना है।
अरे
तो
ये
मेरे
माइक
को लग
रायली
रहा है-
वाले प्रॉब्लम्स होते थे पहले, कि वो माइक रायली ऐसा व्हील चेयर में रेफरी कर रहा है मैच।
ब्रो, मेरे को लग रहा है एंथनी टेलर को मार मार के गंजा कर दिया लोगों ने।
साला वर्ल्ड कप
Sorry,
भी जा रहा है
Kautuk,
अभी।
you have a question.
no, I don't have a question. I just have like a comparison, because like the comparison between Chelsea and Arsenal and Tottenham and Liverpool. So the difference, right, like was that when Tottenham wanted that, in the last 30 minutes of that game, right, they have gone hell for leather, like full, like unka center back ban gaya hai, center forward unka midfield ban
ये
gaya
तो
hai,
हम लोग भी
like
किया है
just-
थर्सडे नाइट को, ठीक है, हैरी मैग्वायर खेला है
But
क्रिस्टियानो
Tottenham
रोनाल्डो के
का
साथ।
what I don't get about Tottenham is that वो फर्स्ट हाफ में हमेशा ऐसा हैंड ब्रेक लगा के खेलते हैं,
yeah,
फिर उनका गांड फट जाता है, और
और
second
फिर
half में
कांटे
चल अब सब
एक्चुअली देखा जाए,
Tushar.
honestly speaking, even लिवरपूल दिस सीजन वैसे ही खेल रही थी। सो इट वाज अ मैच ऑफ सिमिलैरिटीज की दोनों हम दोनों में से ज्यादा लेट कौन उठता है।
लेट कौन उठेगा।
इसका हैंड
Bro,
ब्रेक कम बात
this is how I play FIFA 23. Where in the first half I am fully defensive in
Cautious.
the hope that there is no goal going. फिर भी गोल जाता है, फिर गांड फटता है, फिर भागने का
Correct.
फिर नहीं होता है।
Now, what was interesting was that in comparison to that performance, right, there was this fucking Chelsea half-hearted, crappy, like just no attempt at goal, no threat in. I couldn't believe that they were just one goal down and still they were playing so poorly in the last 20 minutes. Like it was just Arsenal were under no pressure.
How many
I'll
shots
come
on
to-
target you had, Baba, in the match? Do you know?
I'm coming to all of this.
Tell
Why
now.
do you ask these obvious questions?
One.
Yes.
My
One
God,
shot on-
Arsenal had more players called Gabriel than you had shots on target, Baba.
Shots.
Bro, I'll come to all of this. Come.
Okay.
Chalo, no.
Come, tell
Tushar,
us.
please,
Wait, let me take some
I-
super chats and
it
then we'll
was-
start that.
please, Tushar, continue
I
waxing
think the only
eloquently on your
the
well-deserved
only-
victory.
I think the only worry is that fucking Jesus is playing well, but he's just not scoring, and that's worrying me because that could backfire later. Especially
Yes.
1-0, because 1-0 wala lead is always like scary.
Yes.
So the only thing, everything else he's doing beautifully, but like I think his only problem is he's too committed to the team. वो पूरा साला पीछे आके डिफेंड, I'm like तू स्ट्राइकर थोड़ा आगे रह तू, वो एकदम पीछे आ जाता है। Like मेरे को बॉल चाहिए,
वो गंजा फॉर्मेलियो है।
मेरे को चाहिए बॉल चाहिए, मैं लेके आ रहा हूँ, तुम लोग जाओ बाहर में। So he's all over the place. That's my only worry. I mean, even though he's doing a great job messing with the defenders so that other people can score. That and of course, if injuries happen, then yeah.
You know what
that
he's
should-
doing? He's doing the Benzema role, but there's no Cristiano.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You just need a
But some
guy
ऐसा chip
who...
in. Oh, by the way, did you know that Gabriel Margeles, whatever the fuck his last name is, Magalhaes. He's highest scoring defender in the Premier League since last season.
Oh,
Start of
fuck.
last season. Yeah.
Crazy. By the way, मैं ब्राजील का स्क्वाड देख रहा था, 5 लोग का सरनेम है, बाकी सब सिंगल नेम।
Single name. No, because they're all these Portuguese fuckers all have like fucking 8 names, no? Like Gabriel, Magalhaes, De Silva.
Oliveira, yeah.
तो उनका they're like fuck it, just एक नाम रखते हैं, अच्छा है.
चल बाबा, are you going to open foot mob?
Wait, let me just take a couple of super chats. Aditya Raju said, Kautuk and Baba, great show on Saturday. Should have used Stamford Bridge as the place for the horror story. What are your predictions for Qatar World Cup and how many drunk Brits will be arrested? Predictions for World Cup, मेरे को लग रहा है Brazil जीतने वाला है. And how many drunk Brits will be arrested? Many. I am saying Jack Grealish to be imprisoned in Qatar for life for having one night stand. This is my prediction.
नहीं वहाँ पे ये सब बहुत कॉमन है।
नहीं अरे they've announced very clearly कि one night stand वगैरह नहीं चलेगा. 2 night maximum तेरे को commit करके 1 week का relationship करना ही पड़ेगा.
I'm pretty sure Qatar would be having prostitution and all तो होएगा ही ना वो तो
हाँ ये बोल रहे हैं सब यार I mean like please their whole economy survives on so much of this shit.
Correct. Fair point.
हाँ exactly
I mean not prostitution
Yeah.
but on like
You
Yes.
do
Saudi
realize
people
that
coming.
they have many oil reserves.
no actually natural gas reserves
Hmm.
but they are also the playground of Saudi people.
Never.
Fact check. They come ब्रिज लेके कतार आते हैं और कतार में सब कांड करते हैं सऊदी वाले लोग.
Abra King Eric says, strict Qatar might turn into a boon for all these frisky non-professional players.
इकाड़ी जा रहे हैं क्या?
अरे डूड इकाड़ी का ऐसा 3 गर्लफ्रेंड होके छूट जाएगा डूड उधर.
Bro, Icardi
अभी तो
तो
कभी एक और मीम अभी चल रहा था ना जिसमें कुछ लॉग बाइट चेक कर रहा था.
Also, Tushar has been further fact checked by Nehal Kulkarni saying वो Bahrain है कतर नहीं.
That is good point actually वो बात है. But कतार भी जाते हैं.
कॉन्फिडेंस से बोल गया मैं तेरे पीछे भी ऐसा विंगमैन बन के खड़ा था तू कंट्री गलत कर रहा था अबे.
it's okay. The pejorative of oil was basically reserves of energy
some
sources
kind of-
that the country
And
needs.
yes, and
that the
basically
country
the
needs.
conclusion as अपना वीडियो किंग एरिक says is किसी का groin नहीं टूटेगा ये वर्ल्ड कप में. Anirudh Pajapur is also a Royal
कौन था
Money
वो
member.
प्लेयर बट बताया क्या अभी को पता चला है कि कौन है वो प्लेयर जिसका ग्रोइन का हुआ है.
Wait, let's see.
पता चलेगा.
Icardi also got
अरे
two
they are
groin.
very
Who
privacy
would you
के मामले
think
में काफी-
is having the most sex in Premier League right now?
Who is injured right now?
And who is injured?
Whoever.
Anthony
Yeah, who's
Martial.
N'Golo Kante.
Anthony
And
Martial
N'Golo
बहुत
Kante.
टाइम से उसका groin
लोग
जाते
कंटे
रहता है.
तो करेगा ही नहीं सेक्स. एंगल कहाँ से वो तो
N'Golo
I don't
Kante.
think यार, I don't think N'Golo Kante
Kyle
बेचारा.
Walker.
बहुत सीधा लगता है यार देख के वो एकदम वो
हाँ.
टाइम से 5 मिनट पहले आने वाला लड़का है वो. ऐसा कहाँ
N'Golo
से
Kante Bawa, he fits all. Just imagine
No,
him
no.
having sex
Okay.
5 times a day. Fuck you.
I just want to read this out. Premier League star suffered a serious groin injury from vociferous sex.
Vociferous.
top- Yeah, a top
Vociferous.
surgeon. So a top surgeon has revealed this. Now
Doesn't vociferous mean like just very vocal, loud sex?
नहीं वॉसिफरस मतलब दम से एकदम दम था.
हाँ.
लगन
So-
और मेहनत से.
It's an adjective used for voice,
Ah.
but it could mean
Guys, there was too much pressing. Okay, so now the surgeon has also further revealed that the Premier League player even showed him the unusual position in which he picked up the injury.
अरे dude, imagine वो बेड के साइड पे बैठा है, फिजियो आया है अंदर. He's like, no, this phase of play has to finish for the girl before boy is allowed back in bed.
ब्रो ये अडामा ट्रावरे तो नहीं हो सकता है क्योंकि उसके पास ऑयल है सब जगह पे तो वो तो फिसल
Bro,
जाएगा.
this, by the way, this surgeon, his name is Ali Sheen. Okay, he's 51.
Arlie Sheen.
Ali, AALI. Okay, Ali Sheen. He's 51 years old and he's got a nickname which is the herniator because of his expertise in fixing hundreds of sports stars' groin injuries. So this Premier League is
People are saying Phil Jones.
हाँ, Phil Jones हो सकता है dude. Maybe this
ये
is.
नेविल तेरे को शाज़न वाज याद है क्या?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
तुम सबको याद है?
Of course, Shazan was.
अजीम तो इतना
Man,
क्रिकेट
those
देखता ना.
हाँ, मैं देखता
those
हूँ
were the fun
always.
days of commentary. The fun days of commentary.
भाई उसमें तो
Like nice
ऑलमोस्ट
thing.
ऐसे ईपी कैट कॉलिंग टाइप हो जाता था यार.
Yeah, yeah, I
शायद याद है वो अपना रविशास्त्री से एक फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट को लाए लाइक फीमेल एंड शी इज केलिंग have some issues with my groin if you want to check out you can check out. Like हम बच्चे से अरे क्या कर रहे हैं तो बहुत एक्चुअली सही में आदमी है. What man, what the fuck used to go on? That was hilarious. Shazan Baz.
Yeah, it was a very problematic show.
okay. He has given one last clue in case anyone can crack it now. He says, I operated on this person and he was fully fit again in 4 weeks' time.
When did he operate? Has he
So,
said?
so this person is currently fully fit.
Ronaldo.
Possible Ronaldo, yeah. But was he out for 4 weeks? He missed preseason, saying
No,
that
no,
oh,
Ronaldo is too
personal reasons
committed
and all.
to. Yeah, no, but Ronaldo's too committed to his fucking health to do anything like this.
Hey, someone had one ball problem, no? Who had?
Wasn't it Ronaldo surgery where he was getting something done to his balls?
That was
We had spoken
There was
about
al-
that, no?
But there was also, do you think it's like Ben Chilwell? I'm thinking.
अरे Hazard भी तो हो सकता है.
हाँ.
Hazard मेहनत नहीं करता किधर भी.
अरे बट वो बम भी करवाया है तो उसने कुछ और भी करा मतलब ऐसे
I don't think Hazard has sex also anymore. I think he just sits on the bench at home also.
Ronaldo had got.
At
We
least
remember
vigorous तो नहीं.
we had spoken about this on stream ना. Ronaldo का Gotox किया था उसने.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Gotox.
That was for aesthetic
I
reasons.
was there, even I was there.
yeah.
Gotox.
उसी दिन तो नुन्नू
Yeah,
उसी दिन पैदा
Gotox and Nunnus. This is where, guys, if you're new to the stream, this is what happens when we get guests on. It's mainly just conversations about balls, but not the types that the show is about. Smash
That
a
shows
like.
all balls.
Yes, that's all balls. Yes, yes. Smash a like if you're enjoying the stream. I'll do a super chat and then we can let Bauer rant. And also,
Go for it.
yeah, and
अरे कौन बहुत फ्रस्ट्रेटिंग नहीं लग रहा पता नहीं कौन है
yeah, Anirudh said, who's a Chelsea fan, of course, oil money member. Chelsea has a new coach who needs his own players. For that, he needs time. Until then, we can only watch the mediocrity we are all playing with until our creative players come back.
Oh,
But-
you mean they need a process?
Process भी हम लोग का नहीं चल रहा है आजकल, but anyway, that is for later on in the stream. Pratiti says, I don't know PSG अच्छा है कि बुरा, choke करेगा. This is Pratiti because I think Bayern reasons. Bayern PSG looks very tasty. Yeah? Before we get into the Bauer tirade, we should get Abhijit and Tushar's opinions on the Champions League and Europa League draws as well.
Yeah.
So couple of tasty. ये City को हमेशा सबसे easy draw कैसा मिलता है? I mean,
No,
there was
सबसे easy
only
draw would have
one
been
Club
that-
Brugge that they could have got that was worse than RB Leipzig. How they get every time? किसको दे रहे हैं ये लोग पैसा?
Club Brugge has got
Donetsk को तो
Benfica,
नहीं
no?
मिल रहा ना.
Yeah, Club Brugge, Benfica. All the other ones were fairly tasty. There's who is Dortmund versus Chelsea है ना?
Chelsea.
Yeah. Dortmund versus Chelsea.
डॉर्टमंड क्या लगता है
Chelsea.
हरा देगा क्या नेविल
हाँ हाँ हाँ
हरा देगा
हाँ हाँ.
Jude Bellingham master class देख अभी तो.
अरे फिर खरीद लेंगे उसको
अरे नहीं रे, मैं बोल रहा ना, नहीं अभी खरीदने वाला. अरे Ibrahimovic has left, guys.
Oh, you said it. Admitted it. On
No, I'm saying
stream.
he's left. He still owns the club, but I'm saying he's left. So
Hey, Baba का delusion.
Yeah. Are speaking of delusion and Ibrahimovic का he gave a quote saying that
काइल
warning.
वॉकर का वैसा सर्जरी हुआ है रिसेंटली सॉरी
हाँ.
मैं गॉसिप में थोड़ा ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड होता
किसका हुआ?
Kyle Walker.
काइल वॉकर का रिसेंटली सर्जरी हुआ है सो
उसका ऐसा वाइब भी आता है कि
हाँ.
वो vigorous
He
type
thought
है.
vigorous sex.
fuckboy vibes.
Because at one point he was the fast. Before Darwin Núñez came and took over his
Yeah.
record, he was the fastest player in the Premier League. So vociferous athletic activities.
थोड़ा बिगड़ गया होगा उधर.
Yeah. Wait, what was I saying before this? God damn it.
Champions League draws fixtures.
यार कुछ तो I was saying before this. God damn it.
सॉरी बुला दिया उससे पहले बट येरी मीना भी बोल रहे
हाँ,
लोग
Pep Guardiola. Ibrahimovic made a quote saying that Haaland needs to watch out for this Guardiola guy because he has a very big ego and now he'll fuck his happiness. He only cares about himself getting all the headlines. So some journalist asked also Guardiola this question and his response was just superb. He's like, yeah, he's right. I have a very big ego. Every time Haaland scores 3 goals, I say, no, Erling, why you make so many goals? All Daily Mail, Observer, Sun, they need to write about me. Why you score goals? Stop scoring goal, Erling. And then the journalist is like, do I sense a note of sarcasm? He's like, no, I have big ego. He's like, through the roof. He's like, yeah, through the roof. Biggest ego. Damn good. The way he played it was just superb.
He also, but Ibrahimovic's comment on basically Ronaldo's sister. I'm not a player. I don't get my sister to like tweet for me or something.
Ibrahimovic is now just from the AC Milan bench. He's like, चलो मैं second place से अभी थोड़ा डाल सकते हैं tweet. Ritik Sen Gupta puts his super chat saying thank you as always. Swastik Singh says hosts taking more time to appear than Aston Villa scoring 2 goals against United. # good evening. This is because we started late. Yash Acharya says LFC up for sale, Ambani to buy. # Afwaho442. Do you think what Ambani would ever buy? Because there was chats about United also being sold and Ambani buying.
Ambani is never touching a enterprise or industry in which they will not make like good amount of money. तो
Yeah.
वो investment into sport और वो करके fuck off. वो
अरे
उसके लिए
बट
है मेरा
इमेजिन
तो
एनफील्ड को निकल के जियो स्टेडियम.
I mean, they're already doing ads, so they don't need like.
जियो में तो आ ही जाएगा कुछ दिन में हम प्रीमियर लीग भी जियो पे ही देख रहे होंगे वो तो पता ही है सबको
दैट इज ट्रू. हाँ, अगर वो प्रीमियर लीग क्लब खरीद लिया तो देन वो जियो पे लेके ही आएगा. लाइक ऑब्वियसली व्हाई गिव दिस टू एनीबडी एल्स. Anirudh Dhawan said, proud of Spurs commitment against Liverpool coys. Come on, you Spurs. दीप्ता दास से आज किसी को फोटो पे हार नहीं गू पे कैंडल चढ़ाओ. Potter ball in the mud. Coming to Baba in a little bit. Deepak Kumar says FSG saw the draw and straight put the club up for sale. Oh, Hriday is saying this is the worst Chelsea squad ever. Problem equals
Yes.
Boli.
Yes, this is pretty bad.
Okay. Alvish said buying good players is important, but one trait I think Madrid has mastered is when to sell. Be it even Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Chelsea and United should take a leaf out of their book. Would have, should have, could have.
Yeah,
सबके पास फ्लोरेंटिनो नहीं है ना भाई.
we don't like we sell our players. We don't wait for them to turn 35 and force them to retire.
Fair point. Yes.
And then not pay them 30 million.
Pay them the money.
Bichara, but PK, I was reading about his entire thing. It's quite interesting. So basically, like the season was just going so bad for him that he was sixth choice. And in the last week,
Yes.
I think I was talking about this as well. I don't know whether I was streaming at the time where Barcelona were losing to whoever it was, Inter. But this one Marcos Alonso was starting at center back ahead of PK. Like when everybody is injured, he's like, no, this defender, our one defender who has no idea how to defend, he will play at center back. Marcos Alonso will play. It's just
How-
got to such a bad level for him.
Dude, it completely makes sense that he retired. Because, I mean, if you're going to just watch Barca games, you may as well do it from the VIP box, no?
Correct.
Why
Yes.
do 1 week of training, then sit in one sweaty dugout?
But my theory is that वो Shakira Spotify jersey next week आने वाला है.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, he can move on to more projects that he's more passionate about, like Gavi's mom. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, just had to throw that in there.
But this PSG Bayern is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
I just want PSG to lose so badly.
बायर्न
You
मार
have no
डालेगी
idea.
पागल हो गई हो क्या बायर्न ऐसा दबदबा से खेलेगी कि फक ऑफ तुम भैंसिया पियर नियो नाजीज करके ऐसा नाउ वी हैव अफ्रीकन पावर फ्यूल्ड तो बिल्कुल ही नियो पावर कंबाइन हो गया तो फक ऑफ पीएसजी कहाँ खेल पाएगा ऐसा नहीं मैच होगा मेसी तो इंजर्ड ही हो जाएगा उससे पहले मेसी उसके मैच के एक पहले इंजर्ड हो जाएगा वो देखना वो खेलेगा ही नहीं कह रहे मेरे पे काम पे लग गई
अरे रोनाल्डो थोड़ी है यार. But I can't believe how much it has changed for me going from say last season Ronaldo, this thing, Messi, yeah.
So funny.
But now just this guy. I love how actually we'll get to that later about United. Kaushik Mada has given an offer for Liverpool. He says 150 rupees dega for Liverpool. Bid maybe.
By the way,
at this rate.
over the last 6 weeks, the best European striker, or maybe the top 5 best European strikers, is Eric Choupo-Moting.
Yeah. Choupo-Moting.
Unbelievable.
Yes. Okay, Baba, tell us your analysis, dialysis, whatever it takes.
Mo Elneny completed as many passes as Oba. He was introduced in the 87th minute.
Wow.
तो आर्सेनल पागल थोड़ी ना थी उसको बेचा था
So here is let's start with XG. I think Tushar rounded it up. The XG was not 0.3, it was 0.29.
No, it was no. Second half was 0.05.
No, second half was less than that also, because second half we the last 10-15 minutes when we were attempting to attack, it went up a little bit, but before that it was 0.01. Okay, and then it has gone up because at least in the last 15 minutes we have made few runs into the boxes and stuff like that. Your total shots were 14, shots on target were 9, and shots off target were 9, and shots on target were 2. Okay, our total shots on target, off target, everything included was 7. Okay, so just that's really where I don't even understand how we have played this game where normally a team that at least keeps possession has some amount of passes, and I understand that with Arsenal it may be a different story, but you can't be you. I mean, even if you're playing defensive football, who who plays Loftus Cheek? Why is Kovacic not starting this
This I
game?
asked on the group. I was like, what is a Loftus Cheek? Why Kovacic no start?
Yeah,
Then I
yeah,
asked,
no,
why
he
is the
changes the
Kai
team.
Havertz?
Every game he changes the lineup.
he changes
Every
the
single
form.
Chelsea
This
match,
is the of the 12 games he's had 7 formation changes.
That's crazy.
तो निकाल रहे हैं क्या उसको निकाल देंगे क्या?
I don't know. निकाल
No,
देंगे.
I think he'll have rope until at least I think March.
जैसा हर मैच हारते रहे, समझ रहा है क्या? एक और ह्यूमिलेटिंग लॉस अवे है भाई. ह्यूमिलेटिंग
No, it's not even.
I think they'll give him time.
भाई अगर एक 6-1 या कुछ हो गया ना फ्रॉम सम शिट टीम, तो भाई पागल है क्या? वो तो इथोस में है ना भाई, क्लब कल्चर.
No. So I don't think that he's going to, because I don't think Boli is in this for. I think Boli is in this for the long game, but he's in this for the long game of valuation. So he's not going to write heavy duty checks on contracts and stuff like that. Like when you fire someone, you have to pay out their exit clause and all of that jazz. He's not going to do any of these things. He's not going to do this with fucking players also. So I'm saying we're stuck with what we have. And I said this when Potter was 6 games unbeaten, Loda Lasun, all of this. That time also I said it's going to take 2 minutes to expose Chelsea, and this is what's happened over the last 2 or 3 weeks, right? And it's not too many defeats, I understand that, but it's how we're losing. It's what we are ending up doing, right? Like there's nobody to finish. There's nobody who's making runs. There's nobody who's playing with heart. There are only 2 players who are really playing with heart, and one is playing with talent. One is Reece James, who's playing with talent, and the other is Thiago Silva, who really is the only centre back in the universe who can save this club. And there are people who are complaining about Thiago Silva also, saying that he's sometimes slipping, moving out of position. ये वो क्या करेगा चूतिया? उसके आसपास कौन है?
He's the oldest player in the league, बिचारे को. How can you demand any more from him?
That guy is fucking amazing. Okay, he's amazing. His positioning,
वो नहीं होता तो 2 और गोल जाते थे.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm saying even in the ones that he's given up, it's because उसके बाजू में कौन हगड़िया लोग है bro. अभी तू ये and so he has to literally cover up for 2 people, and then an average goalkeeper who has decided that hey, it's fun to play outside the D. So ये सब चूतियागिरी तो नहीं चलेगा ना. I also think there's one thing that Potter is doing correctly, and that is there is one thing that Potter is doing correctly, which is that no matter what happens, is he's coming up and saying that look, we are playing subpar football. So at no point in time has he actually gone ahead and ever said that we deserve to win that game. He has not come and said that we've been playing extremely good football.
Oh, you mean he's not been Javi?
He's not. No. He's also not been that guy saying that हम लोग क्या करेगा बेंचो, हम लोग तो खेल रहे हैं यार, लेकिन like Arsenal genuinely outclassed us. Genuinely outclassed us. There's no doubt in that. But it's got to do with the fact that Mason Mount is not making those runs. I also don't understand Sterling, by the way, since Potter has taken over, Raheem Sterling has not had one shot on target. Not one. Can you imagine? Since Potter has taken over, he's not had one shot on target. Wow. So that's just. And I'm saying
Potter, he was playing better or what?
He was playing better because at least he was making the runs behind defenders and stuff like that. Potter's playing him a little behind now, which is, I think, a slight problem.
But अभी ये ऐसा टेन हाग के साथ भी हुआ था ना, teething problem अभी भी हुआ है, like with Aston Villa, the way we just got wait, as Tushar will attest, it is a process, and sometimes you have to trust the process and give the manager the players.
What process is this where you've started Pulisic as wing back, then you've put Sterling in on the right
start
wing?
Pulisic as a wing back?
Yeah. Last match, no, I think
maybe the process is wrong. He needs a new process.
No, I'm saying you can't.
Time, no?
No, I don't even think it's about taking time. I think he doesn't have the players to do what he wants to do.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm saying at Brighton, for example, if he was managing Dortmund, no, he'd be damn good. Because all those guys are in molding phase. That's clay. What you'll tell fucking Kai Havertz?
But Kai Havertz also should be moldable only, no, at this age.
What? He's not. No, he's not in his early 20s.
He's very much in
he's
his early
very
20s.
early 20s, Baba.
Yeah.
Wait, Baba, what age do you think he is?
24, no?
हाँ तो that's not early
But
20s or what?
early 20 होता है ना,
No,
और क्या
man,
होता है?
I mean, no, I'm talking about like Bellingham age, yeah, like 21 types, like when you are.
ऐसा थोड़ी सा है. You can't do that with every player. If you have,
No,
there
no,
are
but you
players
can't do
who-
that with any player in
know.
Chelsea. What you have Azpilicueta. What you'll do, dude? It's
But what
just
happened
not.
to your
Koulibaly
Koulibaly?
को तू new tricks कैसे सिखाएगा?
हाँ, किसको? Azpilicueta को. And you look at Azpilicueta also, बिचारा, how much he'll do, यार? How much he'll do? By the time he's run 3 lengths of the pitch up and down, he's gone. वो halfway ही ना. And then how do you expect him to still put one curling ball on the foot of somebody who will not score? I mean, he also has no motivation, no? कि मैं डालेगा भी बेंच और मर के बॉल, ये लौड़ू मारेगा थोड़ी.
बात तो सही है.
So, like,
So who is your striker apart from Broha? Is there anyone in there?
Yeah, Kai Havertz.
Aubameyang.
Kai Havertz. What
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang is a striker? What striker he is?
How much
It's
you
so
paid for him,
satisfying. So
Baba?
satisfying. This is.
ये वो बैकफ्लिप
So
मारता था
fun.
यार, गोल मार के.
हाँ?
पहले बैकफ्लिप मारता था गोल मार के.
अरे dude, I think at this point successful pass पे भी मारेगा वो. अरे through ball मार दिया. अरे shit, goal kick गया है. He doesn't give a shit, but मेरा through ball
No,
गया
but
ना, bro.
also I'm saying that
Aubameyang.
for Oba to get into position, your midfield has to be able to be in a position for him to receive a pass.
Yeah. No, and there were 2 points yesterday where actually he was in a good position and had Havertz fucking looked up and passed. I mean, I'm glad he didn't. But had he looked up and passed, there was a good chance of scoring.
So, like, I mean, I just don't know why. Look, I'm not saying Potter is out. I don't think Potter will be out. Let's also be honest. It's only been 3 or 4 games that we've been playing atrociously badly. Till then, everyone was jumping except me, because I very clearly said this will happen. But I don't think we're top 4 or anything. I think we're like, what year was it when we finished 10th? Yeah, we very recently, I think 15-16 or something.
That was the year you also fucking won I think the Europa or the Champions League, which is very annoying.
the Mourinho year. The Mourinho
Yeah,
year.
10th
Yeah.
आया, but फिर भी साले जीत गए.
Yeah. So the Mourinho year, right? Like where we did, was it 14? I don't know, 14, 15 or something. I don't know.
One of
It was-
those, yeah. Early decade part.
Yeah. So, I think we'll be like that without winning Champions League or anything. So,
Because suddenly also there is Newcastle in the mix, no, which nobody thought. Like everyone was like, "Oh, 5th, 6th का chance हो सकता," but suddenly they look like they could do top 4.
Imagine
Yeah.
if there's huge catastrophe in World Cup, सब player injured हो जाता है और Newcastle जीत जाता है title. Imagine.
उनको उसके न्यूकासल के चक्कर में उसको निकाल दिया ना, हासलहोटल को.
किसको निकाल दिया?
किसको?
Southampton manager.
Yeah,
Hasenhuttl.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, he's also gone.
और
So,
उसके बाद भी दूसरे वो एरिक डायर आके बोलता है कि we did not play our best, we really should have played much better, we are far at. अरे बेंच दूसरे मैनेजर को निकलवा दिया तुमने, आराम ज्यादा. तो यार रिलैक्स करो लाइफ को लेके.
So one sec. I just want to point out that Aditya is saying Arsenal's only goal came from a corner. Despite all the possession, they didn't create much from open play. It could have been a draw if Chelsea players didn't fall asleep while defending the corner.
But this
This-
was like even the United game was sort of going like that only. हम लोग तुम लोग
No.
को free
I
make
just want to
penalty
say,
दे दिया.
Aditya, no, you're wrong. No, like, honestly, I think you are wrong. I appreciate your comment and feedback, but I just think that you are wrong. Okay, because it's not about it's about what we've not done during the whole game. We've not played attacking football. We've not played defending football. And to beat Michael Owen, we've not even controlled the midfield. So
But
we've
then,
done
Baba,
nothing.
that also happens when you're playing against world-class teams.
Oh,
तू पहले यूरोपा जीत.
cut to suddenly me coming here in February and being like, "Man, so-"
No, but you're allowed, Tushar. Enjoy it while it
I'm
lasts.
enjoying it till it lasts. I'm
हाँ.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
पता नहीं कितना कहाँ चलेगा, but मजे करेंगे तब तक.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, you look at it, like with Chilwell injured, we're so exposed with Balki Dukan. We have nobody
But
doing.
तुम लोग अभी खरीदा उसको ना 60 मिलियन में.
But
Why-
क्यों
why
खरीदा?
you paid money for
किसने
Cuckoo?
मांगा?
अरे
किसी
but
ने
चाहिए
मांगा?
था ना, चिलवेल नहीं है तो फिर कौन खेलेगा लेफ्ट बैक?
अरे तो अलोंसो को क्यों बेचा?
Because अलोंसो को जाने का था.
अरे but Baba, you have shat on Alonso for every single game that Alonso has played. Why is this
तुम लोग के
love
पास
for
था ना
Alonso?
एमरसन पाल्मियरी भी तो पड़ा था तुम लोग के पास. बाबा
अरे
रहमान,
no.
बाबा रहमान, बाबा.
Baba Rahman. Baba Rahman. So anyway, I just think that I don't even think it's about beefing up the squad. I think it's about understanding what the fuck we can do, which players are motivated enough to play, and which either this is a problem where Havertz wants to play for Germany, Sterling wants to play for England, Auba wants to play for France, and all of these guys are
Auba wants to play for
नहीं,
Gabon.
Auba plays for
Sorry,
Gabon.
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 I don't know why I said that. I'm just saying
Gabon
like Pierre
है.
Emery.
I mean, technically they all
Yes,
played
they're
at
all French.
Clairefontaine
Pierre
in
Emery.
France, but
So I'm saying like to me, I think either all of them are protecting themselves for this World Cup, and so they don't want to put ये किसी ने बहुत funny बोला, अपना बिडू किंग एडिक ने बोला है तौबा में है तौबा में है.
no, but but the thing is, what I'm noticing compared to like maybe the Chelsea team from 4 years ago, this Chelsea team has a very mercenary feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you don't
at
feel
least
there's
3-4
anybody
years
there as a passionately for
There is
the
no,
club.
yeah, there is no like
से
like
एक Thiago
feeling
Silva
for
पड़ा
Chelsea kind
पड़ा
of
है वहाँ पे.
players.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
वो at
Mason
least
Mount
4-5
has
साल
calmed
पहले
down,
तक
yeah.
players है, yeah.
he's not calmed down. You see, Mount only out of his 11 formations and his 26 different variations of these formations that he's played. Every time Gallagher's been on the pitch, Mount's had a great free roll opportunity, which allows Mount to move around the pitch. Otherwise, you've
Also,
held
why
Mount
is
back.
Gallagher starting so little? Like, why is he always like brought
Why is
up?
Kovacic not playing? You
Yeah.
tell me this.
Yeah, who
Why is
plays?
Kovacic
not
not
Chelsea
playing?
का plan?
What this Loftus Cheek also is like one of those Henderson type characters, no? And Henderson Fred type characters. All managers are like नहीं ये तो मस्त है, ट्रेनिंग में क्या खेलता है.
हेंडरसन 2 साल पहले तक बहुत अच्छा था. हेंडरसन 1.5 साल पहले तक 1 साल पहले तक 1.5 साल
Fuck
पहले
no, please don't start this Henderson
पहले-
conversation again.
हेंडरसन 1.5 साल पहले तक अच्छा था. ठीक है गाइस, he has lost team. अब भाग नहीं पाता बेचारा, but
I could say the same about Ronaldo also.
दादाजी एक जमाने में काफी शातिर खिलाड़ी थे.
What bothers me about what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, what bothers me about Sterling is just, I don't think he's doing that behind the
Get in
the
behind.
people run. Yeah, he's not doing
running
all of
behind,
this. He's not. I don't know what the plan is. I think we've played him bad. He's not scored a single goal. Yeah, single goal under.
तो अपना फिर अफीम जियाश किधर है?
Afim se.
That was so funny, dude. Last week, just a random chatter said Afim GS.
Dude, I don't know where we are. I just don't know where we are. Like, I think why is Kovacic not starting? Why is Gallagher not starting along with Mount? Because when that happens, you can actually see the
But
difference.
then
in
if
Mount.
both of them start, फिर तुम लोग का defensive midfield नहीं रहेगा ना, फिर जॉर्जिनियो को बिठाना पड़ेगा.
बैठाओ ना, कौन ना बोल रहा है?
इन्हीं को बिठाना कौन सा प्रॉब्लम थोड़ी है. इनको
क्या बोल रहा है? You're only giving me solutions that work, Azim. This is not a problem. बिठाओ ना चूतिए को.
अरे but फिर कौन खेलेगा defensive midfield? तो तीन
अरे
attacking
ब्रो,
midfielder.
कोवाचिच को देखा है क्या? वो किधर भी खेलता है.
अरे but he's a ball carrier. He's not a sitter.
Yeah. फिर 2 मैच के बाद तू बोलेगा
तुम
अरे
लोग का
उसको
मेन
दिला
प्रॉब्लम यही है कि साला तुम लोग का एंगोलो कांटे वन मैन आर्मी नहीं है टीम में.
Yeah.
The
नहीं,
moment N'Golo Kante is not available for a team, there is inevitable collapse. You see, Liverpool, Leicester City
N'Golo
lost
Kante,
Kante.
Yeah.
Chelsea lost Kante. Fucked. France lost Kante. You see, they'll go out in group stage this year. You watch. I'm not even kidding.
No, but Chelsea need a full cleanup in the next 2 windows. Like full cleanup they need.
और वो तो नहीं मिलने वाला है.
Baba, before the World Cup, your next 2 games are against Man City
I've already said this to you.
and
That's League Cup.
Newcastle.
League Cup, yeah.
I've already said
League
this
Cup.
to you.
City's League Cup.
I've already said this to you. I've told you this. Do you know what you're talking about? So this is how our life is set up. One second, I'll tell you. I said this in the last stream. We play Arsenal, City, Newcastle before we go into the break. You know what our last games of the season are? Last 2 games of the season. Man City away, Chelsea at home to Newcastle.
नहीं, that's fine. So किधर तुम लोग end
It's
किधर
really
करेंगे?
not. At that point, it will be title battle between the 3.
Correct. तो end 2 किधर करेगा end? 10th की 11th?
10th, I think 8th, 9th, 10th. I think that's where we'll probably
8,
be.
9, 10th.
Yeah.
अरे यार.
And at what point does Potter get sacked?
I don't think Potter gets sacked, is my point.
नहीं, but
Yeah,
the
I
thing
think
is
You
that
give us a month. Jan, Feb, March.
every time the trigger is always a humiliating defeat. अगर बहुत
Yeah.
बुरा एक लॉस हो गया,
Hmm.
fuck off, bye, खत्म.
No, but I
No, I
think
feel like
all
this
teams
is-
are, apart from City and Arsenal, all teams are having these fuck all defeats by everybody. Like United हम लोग हग रहा है ऐसे, Brighton 2-1 हारा है, Brentford 4-1, Aston Villa 3-1 खाया है हम लोग ने, City से 3-6-3 खाया है. So in comparison, मतलब we are having a also very bad season. Liverpool भी कितना गंदा गंदा defeats they've had. Chelsea have
ये
had
अब
bad
ठीक हो
defeats.
जाएगा, वो आ गया ना, कोनाटे वापस आ गया, तो अब ठीक हो जाएगा लिवरपूल का।
हाँ,
even
हम लोग का भी वही ना,
इसके-
हम लोग का 3 प्लेयर गायब हो गया तो खत्म हो गया सब कुछ, और एक प्लेयर को डाल दिया स्टार्टिंग लाइनअप
एक्चुअली
में.
तो मुझे बुरा
But
लग
then
रहा है
that
कि
is-
ब्रेक आ
But
गया।
then that is also every team, no? Like if Arsenal loses, like Jesus and
वही ना,
Saka,
दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि
fuck.
साला ये De Bruyne और हालैंड का कोई पैर तोड़ो ना तो फिर अच्छा टाइटल बैटल मिलेगा.
Fuck यार, एक तो मेरे को इतना गुस्सा आ रहा था. It's like when fucking City went down a player, Fulham just like they got scared because like, shit, जीत सकते हैं क्या?
Yeah.
It's like they got scared.
वो पेनल्टी तो निकलवा ही है यार, कम ऑन, डे ब्रुयन ने पेनल्टी निकलवाई है प्रॉपर वो।
No, but my point is, Fulham just, it's like Fulham backed off after they went down. Like after City lost a man. Fulham like back, I was watching, I'm like, साले attack करो, तुम्हारे पास extra player.
Yeah, they had it nailed it to the T. They almost executed it, यार.
It was just so annoying. I was like, यार, अच्छा होता.
हाँ, तो सिटी हारना तो अच्छा ही लगता है देखने में।
हाँ, वही.
Yeah. If
Haaland
only,
है यार,
but
वो-
everyone's coming close. Like so now, like the last few games they've had have been like very very tight. KG, this things. कि Fulham के साथ KG था. Leicester also really took them all the way in that match. And that he's turned it around very well. Brendan Rodgers. I mean, they had no choice. They
Yeah.
couldn't sack him because they didn't have 20 million to pay him in severance. So they were like, please, kar de. But
Who the fuck signs that kind of a contract? It's so bizarre.
With Brendan Rodgers.
I'm like, और तुम लेस्टर हो, तुम 20 मिलियन का क्यों साइन कर रहे हो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट?
but at least they've managed to escape. But yeah, all these teams who you think कि चलो Aston Villa was like चलो खत्म, ये लोग तो relegate होने ही वाले. अभी ये Unai Emery आके fucking resurrect कर दिया. Good evening भेंचोद.
Good evening आ गया.
Oh यार, मतलब
But
मजा आ
someone,
गया
I was
यार।
saying in someone's thing, कि साला fucking, what if like Arsenal need to win and fucking Emery only comes and fucks them in like some
Oh
last.
yeah.
I'm
That'd be
looking
so
forward
sad.
to Aston Villa for sure. क्या मजा आने वाला है यार भाई, मारेंगे।
But this
Because
fucking
he's
new
already
manager
been there with
bounce.
Villarreal.
कितना मजाक उड़ाया बेचारे का, मॉक किया, सब कुछ किया, कितना गंदा तरह से उसको भेजा था। एक्चुअली तो उसका तो खुंदस पूरा इंग्लिश मीडिया, इंग्लिश सब, ऑल ऑफ यू ऐसा जॉनी इंग्लिश वाला मोमेंट आएगा मुझे कि वेंचर क्राउन लेके फक यू पीपल
Fuck
ऐसा
you all.
भाई, तो बहुत खुंदस में।
But
Yeah, बेचारे को बहुत unnecessary hate. I mean, he should have getting rid of him was a good thing, but he just got unnecessary hate.
Because
No,
of
it's amazing.
He became a caricature.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me that he left Villarreal to come to Aston Villa, knowing that the position that they're at and the kind of like
नहीं,
team
उसको
that they have.
विला अच्छा लगता है उसको.
No, fair, but like still, I mean, to leave a club that you've taken to the
No, but
Europa.
dude, but see, think of it this way. Villarreal is a city of like 1 lakh people. Aston Villa, where you get to do in this much bigger league with much more money, and then it's also a much bigger audition in a way for his next role.
नेक्स्ट रोल आएगा ना चेल्सी।
Sorry, we have
Chelsea.
one stat from Anshuman, resident statistician, saying that
And former intern.
he's used to this is FPL.
Oh, sorry, I mean
FPL tips __. So he's used to randomly mixing up the 11, making subs and all of that. He needs dynamic players which can play like different roles and etc., which he used to have, which in our club, like I said, we don't. किसको कैसा सिखाएगा वो हैवर्ट्स को बोल के तू राइट विंग पे खेल और स्टर्लिंग को बोलेगा पीछे खेल, और पुलिसिच को तो आगे भी खेलने को नहीं आता तो पीछे क्या खेलेगा वो. So last year Potter made more changes than Pep Guardiola on average
in
Wow.
Brighton.
in Brighton. Yes, and that's
Also,
saying
So
On the side-
basically, it's just being like focused right now. Maybe this is the way he goes about things.
Yeah.
Also, on a side note, we really have to appreciate Brighton. मतलब उनका player लोग खरीद लेता है, फिर भी उनको
Yeah,
फर्क
yeah.
नहीं पड़ता. Manager चला है.
Just carry on.
They're sixth in the table right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've got again all the teams actually up. If you take City out of the equation, all the teams that are doing well have no major superstars in the team. Like Arsenal, you don't think of any like fucking crazy, world renowned superstar. They all
Yeah.
players who have come through and become really good.
Aam
Newcastle,
Aam Aadmi players.
Aam Aadmi players, yes. Brighton also same thing. All your Trossard, Pascal Gross कितने साल से खेल रहा है. वो हडर्सफील्ड में था, सेम जर्सी पहनने के लिए ब्राइटन आ गया. तो he is also doing well. Trossard is
Even
having such
that
a great season.
Bournemouth ka striker, who's that tall guy? I forgot his name.
Solanke.
Not Solanke. Solanke is doing well, but that other guy also. I forget his name. He's been scoring in the last couple of matches. Looks very good.
कौन?
Fuck, उसका नाम भूल गया मैं. 1 second. Whatever, but yeah. Somebody from Bournemouth.
Billing talent.
Billing.
Moore. Connor Moore.
Kiefer Moore, I think.
Kiefer Moore. Sorry, Kiefer Moore.
Yeah, even that Billing guy is looking good. Yeah, all of them are looking
Yeah.
damn good. But it's good. And-
Trossard, I'm sure someone's buying next season for like a big
Oh
sum.
yeah, for sure.
Trossard,
For
100%.
sure. I think he'll go to Spain only. I think one of these.
Yeah.
But he seems like a very Barcelona type player.
Villarreal.
possible.
Villarreal.
Yeah. But do you think, Bawa, is this a thing that if you get, particularly for British managers, if you get a British manager from a mid-table club, your club also becomes mid-table only?
Yes.
Because we have seen this so many times. David Moyes goes to top club, makes them mid-table. Roy Hodgson goes to top club, makes them mid-table. Gareth Southgate to matlab did not attempt only.
But you have to talk about Roy Hodgson in which century? 19 something
Ha,
or
correct.
2000
Yeah.
something?
In the,
because
in
Roy
the
Hodgson-
old football league playing against the old Etonians, I think Roy
Yeah.
Hodgson could have had with Fergie Suter. I think Roy Hodgson would have been very good. But no, it's you think who are the other British managers who've come with full hype? Brendan Rodgers again
Brendan.
had his opportunity, but then Steven Gerrard slipped.
Yeah.
Steven Gerrard, Lampu.
Yeah,
Lamps.
Lampard ka.
No, Lampard
la-
was still like, you know, like Lampard,
yeah.
Arteta, these are the guys who came up as like managers
And
straight
also
away.
Lampu still top 4. So let's be.
Kenny Dalglish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was the last. Wait, Daglish is English, no?
Yeah.
Or is he?
He's Scottish,
he
technically.
was-
But,
Scottish.
Okay, so. Okay, no, I can't remember the last
Like,
English manager.
the
who won the
only
league.
English manager who I was like, ये इसको अगर team दिया तो जीत जाएगा, was Harry Redknapp. I was the only guy I would think कि fuck, this guy has the street smarts. He has that haraminess about him where he can figure out something. And कहाँ
But
से वो निको क्रैंचर को 7 बार साइन करके टाइटल जीत ही जाएगा, dude.
But वो खुद ही बोल के अपना ही fuck कर दिया ना सीन उसने.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Sam was another one, but Big Sam also had his chance, and
I think Eddie Howe is the best hope now for
Yeah.
an English manager to do well.
but again, so he's still at mid-table team only. He's not come to top team.
Yeah.
So they'll take the mid-table team, then some top team will come and poach them, and then they'll fuck
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
No, but
Quite
Newcastle
possible.
is now a top team in the sense that
They are at least. They are at least.
they will be in the next, like we can see them going the city way. वो पक्का obviously होने वाला है. In the next 5-6 years में पूरा reckoning में ही रहेंगे Newcastle. बस वो तो मान जाओ कि ये भी टीम है
Yeah,
जो.
I think next season we'll see like one big as a marquee statement signing from them.
Yeah.
पता नहीं ऐसा वो मेसी को convince करके इंटर मायामी छोड़
I-
न्यूकासल
Mbappe to Newcastle, calling it right
I
now.
have
Mbappe to
I have a
Newcastle.
feeling. I'm feeling very bad for Howe because I feel like there is going to be that moment where he's going to get them in the top 4 or something, and then he's going to have a small dip next
Yeah.
season, and they're going to like, "Arey, abhi sorry,
And
you're
at
not
that
getting a
time,
first,
some
fuck you,
fucking
goodbye."
Thomas Tuchel or somebody will be
Yeah,
available,
that time.
waiting.
तो उसको use करके throw करने वाले.
Yeah.
No, I've already said this. Thomas Tuchel to Real Madrid, and Kautuk is very happy to take.
I will take Thomas Tuchel to Real Madrid.
No, I'm telling you, he's not going to work at Real Madrid.
Why?
He can't handle big stars, dude.
हाँ ये भी point अच्छा
बट
है.
तब तक तो कोई स्टार बचा ही नहीं रहेगा. मॉड्रिच रिटायर, बेंजेमा रिटायर.
नहीं, नहीं.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah,
saying,
खरीदेगा.
Azim? Mbappe is already there.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, correct. Okay, I think we can let Ganguly and Tushar go, and then I will do United bitchings. So thank
Unless
you.
y'all want to stay for United, you're more than welcome to stay.
हाँ,
But if
चलो,
you all
listen
want
to
to
the
leave,
United
then-
bitching.
हाँ मतलब हाँ तुम लोग को at any time you all want to leave you all can leave. हम लोग दूसरा टाइप का स्ट्रीमर नहीं है जो पूरा स्ट्रीम बिठाएगा. तो whenever you feel like.
But actually ये सुन के ही जाता हूँ ना. अच्छा.
हाँ, वही मेरे को भी
हाँ,
United वाला bitching
दर्द
सुन के
सुनने में
लगा.
अच्छा
हाँ
ही
मेरे को
लगता
थोड़ा
है.
सुपर चैट भी पढ़ने का है अभी तो स्ट्रैप इन साई निरंजन fuck बहुत है. He says he's one of our Royal Money members. He says RV भाई लोग love the stream, lots of love and support from Seattle USA. सिर्फ नंगा सू and pole dance का डेट बताओ and please US trip soon. लगता है at this point करना पड़ेगा. But no, pole dance was only if United win the league. No, it's not happening.
No, and
Ratan,
pole dance is if Haaland scores 60 goals.
हाँ,
No,
60
40 goals.
60 goals था ना?
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like
We'll
that.
go back and see.
हाँ.
40 तो पॉसिबल है, पूरे सीजन की बात हो रही है.
अरे भाई 60 गोल्स है और कौतुक तो सपना देख रहा है भाई, उसके मुश्किल से होंगे भाई 30-40 गोल
पूरे सीजन में.
देख अभी यार, he's at
हाफ
23.
वर्ल्ड कप में है क्या वो?
नहीं.
वर्ल्ड कप नहीं है ना?
नहीं
वही
नहीं,
problem.
एंड आई एम सेइंग
No,
नो
must rest करके आएगा पूरा.
नहीं, रेस्ट करके. यू रिमेंबर दैट मीम ऑफ व्हाट्स हिज नेम, दैट ड्रग लॉर्ड फ्रॉम ब्राजील, फ्रॉम अरे दैट वेरी
Pablo
पाब्लो
Escobar.
एस्कोबार का वो मीम याद है तुम लोग को,
हाँ.
जिसमें वो ऐसा 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 और फिर उसका
Sad
पॉन्च
better.
बढ़ रहा है. हाँ, टाइम पासेस, इसका पॉन्च बढ़ेगा, तू देख.
Yeah. I think people need to start strategically sending him escorts and all, so तो वो भी करे थोड़ा vociferous sex.
वो भी नहीं फर्क पड़ता. He's not a simp or anything भाई. वो बहुत सारी memes और interviews है जिसमें this interviewer is clearly trying to hit on him and flirt with him. He's like, yeah, okay, cool, okay. करके fuck off. एकदम सिग्मा मेल गीगा चैट चल
He
रहा
don't give a fuck.
है. He's like, he has no fuck to give. मुझे अपना लक्ष्य दिख रहा है.
Yeah. Ratan Real says, "Are we guys got in a position to create my own podcast? Forward to played a huge role in realizing the love for it. Would love if you guys could make an appearance. थोड़ा email बताइश for deets. Email तो आपको पता है, भेज दो, देखेश. Neil Kulkarni says, Bahrain and Kuwait बचाए Middle East में. That's it. I think this is in reference to what now? I have forgotten.
दिस इज इन रेफरेंस टू लिवरपूल को कौन खरीदेगा.
Correct. Tata Tiago Silva says, हर बार मैं क्यों
नहीं sorry. That's what you're saying.
He says, हर बार मैं क्यों बचाऊं इस टीम को, इतना भगाते हैं, अगली बार लगता है पेस मेकर पहन के आना पड़ेगा. ये पॉटर को किसने मैनेजर बनाया? हैशटैग ला डैश. अच्छा, लौड़े का पॉटर. ओके, ऑलराइट, दैट्स व्हाट.
That's always fun to figure it out. Oh, just a heart and a day. Pot. Oh, pot.
Okay. Deepak Kumar says, my smartwatch is not working. Can UEFA fix it? He says, and guys, what do you think? Fix it. Nice. Of Forecastle United, Eddie Howe is now doing humongous things. Yeah, we've just discussed this. Neil Kulkarni says, Nunu gets unnecessary flack. Jesus has not done anything. Tushar, respond.
Go look at the table. I'll just say that.
Oh, nice. One of those fans you've become. All right. Baburao Ganpatrao Apteta says, काय रे ओबिया, क्या गुंडा बने रहा है बना तू? I have no idea if I read that correctly, but you understand the sentiment. Shaunak Mitra says, Azim, would you rather buy a makeshift centre forward in Jan considering Baba goes, or wait till summer to get Osimhen/Lautaro since they won't come in Jan? भाई हम लोग को बहुत कुछ खरीदने का है, बहुत कुछ. And I think we can use this as entry point into. So we had two games. We had the Real Sociedad's. I've had funny. There's Real Sociedad's and there's Real Betis also. But Real Sociedad, we were supposed to beat them by 2 goals to go top of the group, and we did not. And वो गेम में एरिक टेन हाग मतलब अलग ही लेवल का फूक के आया है वो गेम में. मतलब what all tactics he has tried in that game, I have not understood only. So he started the game with regular 4-2-3-1. There was no who was missing. Obviously Anthony, Sancho, all these guys were missing. Bruno was there. So our biggest problem right now is that we signed Anthony for that right wing position, and you'll notice that since Anthony has got injured now, this team has completely gone to shit. Because there is nobody in this team capable of playing on that right wing at all, and the only person who is remotely okay to do that is Bruno Fernandes. And bichara, he's having to sacrifice his entire game and play on the right wing for some reason. And then he played Van de Beek also. He's like, Van de Beek not played for United, not started for God knows how many years. You come and start for United. I was like, okay, show of faith, very nice, good. Ronaldo up top and gave a first start to Garnacho, who did very well, scored a very good goal. Then he decided कि हम लोग second half में एक और गोल चाहिए, तो मैं एक defender straight up निकाल रहे. So we went basically playing with one center back and 3 at the back. So some bizarre. I had no idea what formation it was. Very struggling to understand it completely. and not playing well at all. Credit to Sociedad, they pressed the shit out of us. Like, they did not let our fullbacks breathe. They did not let the midfielders breathe. They played a superb game. Still kept it. We won 1-0. But by the end of it, like, he looked behind at the options on the bench and he's like, Harry Maguire, go be Cristiano Ronaldo's strike partner for 15
Huh?
minutes. Yes, he has thrown Harry Maguire on at centre forward because he was like, मेरे पास कुछ बचा ही नहीं अभी. I've put every
fuck.
attacking option that I had available, including youth children. So now Harry Maguire can go up top, and the players Harry Maguire and
Maguire would
Ronaldo.
play, but Maguire would play better up top than in defense, no? At this
So
point.
now I think to restore balance to the universe, at some point Cristiano Ronaldo will partner him at centre back because I have no idea what is going to happen. But chalo, theek hai, you can say we went to Real Sociedad. We got 15 points in the group and finished second, which is, I mean, you get 15 points in the group, you can't really complain that much. And the one time we lost the game was because of literally one of the worst VAR calls of the season, with that handball given against Lisandro Martinez. And also, you have to say, goal difference because of the number of open goal opportunities that all our strikers have missed. Marcus Rashford, Cristiano Ronaldo, कितना miss किया ये लोग ने in all these matches against Omonia Nicosia and Sheriff Tiraspol. मतलब guilt-edged chances they have missed, and because of that one chance not being taken, we are now playing Barcelona when we could have been playing somebody else.
But Rashford का composure when it comes to being in front of goal ना बहुत ज़्यादा वैसे ही है जैसे हमारे टर्फ फुटबॉल में होता है कि बस जोर से मार दो और भगवान
Yeah,
पे
yeah.
Hmm.
He's become
And
like
like-
that.
And I get this feeling with Rashford कि I think United should be like हो गया अभी.
Hmm.
मतलब 8 साल से कितना he's had
I mean, listen, he scored 100 goals and all that. He gives you the thing with Rashford is that
but
he
like-
tries to do. He should be playing through the middle because that is his USP. कि he
Yeah.
will give you the pace, he will get in behind, and to 1v1 उसको keeper के साथ दे दे. Out of 5 times 3 he will score. That is sort of his ratio. Like a proper striker would put like 8 out of 10 in those situations. He'll give you 3 out of 5. That's what Rashford can offer
But
you.
I don't know. I just get this feeling कि like I feel like he'll do much better at a smaller club.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, he has played through this. I think literally his entire Manchester United career has just been one long transition between different managers being like, अच्छा ये youth prospect है, इसको use करो, इसमें potential है, we'll use him at
Yeah.
left wing, striker, all of that. But there are times when he looks unplayable, but there are times
Yeah.
where you're just like,
The
what is he
Arsenal
doing?
game,
Just
he was very good.
yeah, he was great against Arsenal. He was great against Liverpool also. I think he had played quite well.
Yeah.
And he gets the goals in the big games. It's undeniable. In all big games, generally against Liverpool, against Arsenal, he's the guy who's scoring the goals.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happens, whether it's a lack of focus or I don't know what it is. He's got the pace, but it doesn't appear that he's got pace, technique, shot, everything, but dimag nahi hai. I think when he just has to play purely on instinct, he's great. Like cut inside, shoot. When he thinks, that's when the problems start. So he's very one of those. If Aaron Lennon was striker, is
Yeah.
is the
No,
vibe
one
that
sec,
comes.
this was your complaint not just for Rashford. This was your complaint for another United player also.
मेरे
Yeah, that
को
was Daniel James also.
Yes.
Yes.
हाँ. मेरे को
So-
रैशफोर्ड से बहुत ऐसा थियो वॉलकॉट वाइब्स
How is Daniel James
potential है.
right now for Leeds?
Okay,
He's doing
I
well.
guess,
from
yeah.
whatever I think, yeah.
No, so
Oh,
also
my God.
Rashford typically plays well against the big teams because
Yeah.
they play high line against United, so there is space
So he
behind
can
for
just,
them to
yeah,
exploit.
Space behind. Yeah.
Whereas the smaller teams will all come and sit low block because they have every coach in the world has figured out that this United low block, they don't know how to deal with it. Like it is systemically inside them that they cannot break down small teams. Unless there is a mistake or some spectacular goal, and that is something obviously Ten Hag himself has said that I am very impatient for my team to be able to start attacking properly. I wish it could happen tomorrow, but it's going to take time. There's nothing I can do. It's a process. The personnel also are going to evolve, and when the personnel are there, when Anthony starts, when Sancho starts and he's in form, and when let's be honest, before Ronaldo was starting matches, we were playing way better. And it's not just Ronaldo. The fact that Varane is gone is a problem. The fact that Anthony is gone is a problem. The fact that Sancho A lost form, B got
But
injured is a problem.
Sancho is a still, I think the jury's still out on him. No, like I don't think
100%,
the hit.
100%. No,
Yeah.
listen, he started the season well. He
साला तुम लोग यहाँ बेचारा डार्विन नूनेज को 4 महीने में
Yeah.
उसको वो
Yeah.
कर रहे हो
Yeah,
और
I
यहाँ
agree.
सांचो को इतने साल
I agree.
Yeah, and also the guy who's really fading, and you could see this in all these games, like the guy who he cannot play बिचारा 2 games a week, वो उसका pacemaker overheat हो रहा है क्रिस्टियन एरिक्सन का at this rate, dude. कितना भगा रहा है बेचारे को. Full every game, every day he's playing, every week he's playing 2 games a week, at least 80 minutes in both games. And the thing is, you can't even rest him because who do you play in the middle? Then you just go back to McFred, who had no creativity anyway. Bruno Fernandes is also not
Dude, if
had.
Eriksen has another heart attack, no, bench पे खत्म हो जाएगा सीनियर ये क्या बकचोदी चल रही है यार कोई बाकी कुछ खिला लो यार कुछ
Yeah, and there was.
Who did you buy this season? You bought a bunch of people, no?
No, and generally all the
Anthony.
new signings have been good. Lisandro
Lisandro?
Martinez has been fucking awesome.
Malaysia?
Tyrell Malacia again. I think mainly he was one of those players just bought to motivate Luke Shaw. कि तेरे को थोड़ा सा कंपटीशन दिखना चाहिए तो ये अच्छा खेलेगा. That's generally been Luke Shaw's thing. कि उसको थोड़ा कंपटीशन चाहिए. उसका कि एलेक्स टेलेस कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. मैं chill. So he was in. Anthony started off well. Has been good. I mean, baseline good. You're at the end of it, price tag again. He's not been 100 million player, but he's been good. Casemiro hit. It took a while to get going, but Casemiro great. And it allows him then to have those two creative midfielders in front. Now Casemiro के आगे तू Fred और McTominay रखेगा तो क्या ही होने वाला है लाइफ में. So it has to be Eriksen and this thing. Van de Beek was supposed to be the second option over there, but Van de Beek has just been shockingly bad.
Dude, how is it possible that United have spent probably the most money of all clubs and still have no squad depth? How are both things happening?
I mean, we do have squad depth now. For instance, defensively, again, like players have come with.
Is it just bad players that you've signed?
It is. Yeah, it is true. I mean, the thing is, bad players, I don't know if it's bad or inconsistent or what. Like Lindelof was doing great alongside Lisandro Martinez for several games. And then suddenly just had one absolute nightmare game, got completely bullied by Aston Villa, which is not something you would expect to see. So that means obviously next game, now you know it's going to be Harry Maguire coming in. Lisandro Martinez now is suspended for the first game against Barcelona. We have Diogo Dalot suspended for the next Premier League game. So now who comes in at right back? Because all the players who now we bought for like 60-80 million are reject players who you're like, we don't want them near the starting lineup. Harry Maguire, you don't want near the starting lineup. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, you don't want near the starting lineup. Donny Van de Beek, you don't want near the starting lineup. So this is that in itself, those three names I've taken away was 200 million.
Yeah.
So my question is, when is Glazers going to put you all up for sale?
I think eventually it will happen, and it's a very real possibility eventually that given that FSG has also made the move, it is for recession and financial reasons that they're doing it, and Glazers, I'm sure, will also look at it from that way.
Mark Goldbridge क्या नाचेगा ना जिस दिन Glazers put you up for sale?
Yeah.
Mark Goldbridge करेगा नंगा सूप.
Yeah. But I still don't understand how we have all these attacking players, but none of them can play right wing. It's crazy. I don't understand. Anthony Elanga cannot play right wing. Marcus Rashford cannot play right wing. Jadon Sancho cannot play right wing. Only Anthony can play right wing. How is this possible? And your only other option to play right wing is Bruno Fernandes. Then you have no influence in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, but that screws up two positions at the same time.
Yeah, so Bruno Fernandes was wasted completely in that Sociedad game. वो बेचारा कुछ नहीं किया. In fact, the one goal that we scored was him winning a header from a long ball that came to right wing. Ball fell to Ronaldo fell to Garnacho and scored. Then we come to the Aston Villa game. Honestly, I don't have that much to say about it because मैं 20 minute के बाद actually बंद कर दिया. I was like,
Oh, fuck.
there is, you can see, like, you know, there are certain games you see the energy of the team from the start only, and you're like, आज नहीं होने वाला. No, it was one of those games, and
Good evening.
again, I want to make the case of crazy fixture schedule, injuries, all of that. But I'm like, Arsenal also have had that. So Arsenal not had injuries up till now, but they've also had that same 11 effectively playing every week. And
which is I'm very scared about.
Yeah, and 2 weeks ago I was like, fuck against Spurs. I've not seen United play like this. Energy, passion, commitment, this, that. The things that have changed since that game is we've had Varane out, we've lost Sancho, we've lost Anthony, and Ronaldo has come back into the squad. All four big factors. Big factors. You cannot deny, no matter how much you love Cristiano Ronaldo, that playing him detracts from the football that Manchester United want to play. It was just so, and I love how Ten Hag also was like very sly about, because he was asked, why is Ronaldo captain? Like 2 weeks ago, he was crying about not coming on and not willing to be subbed on and all that. So then he was like, how did you make him captain? He was like, yeah, because our first captain is on the bench, the second captain is suspended, the third captain, David De Gea, is the leader, he's too far away from the pitch, the fourth captain, Casemiro, he can't speak English very well, so I had to make Ronaldo only. So he's literally come out and said, this guy is fifth choice captain.
Wow.
So I had no choice because Casemiro can't speak English. Ronaldo is captain.
That way of answering, yeah. So itna detail mein answer.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's very brutal about this thing. And
Also-
literally, he was saying, they were asking him ki the players kept trying to go long and cross the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo. Was that part of the plan? He was like, no, that was stupid. Like he said this in press conference. He said, no, that was just stupid of them.
कौतुक तेरा कुछ डिफेंस है कि नहीं वापस वो 89th मिनट वाला कुछ लाने का तेरे को वापस
No, and kitna ye, dude. So wait, no, I have this thing. So against Real Sociedad, Cristiano Ronaldo was gifted an opportunity,
That was so bad.
which
That
he
was so
just
bad.
had to dink over the keeper, and
Yeah,
it's a
that
goal.
was so bad.
And I'm like, tum log itna, and they're like, it's just a chance. He just missed one chance. I'm like, bencho, tum log goat बोलता है ना, goat player. Goat नहीं miss करता है ये chance. ये same chance तुम ब्रेंटफोर्ड का मैच देखो, ब्रेंटफोर्ड विस्सा करके same chance finish किया, ठीक है? तो ये मत बोलो गोट है, फिर विस्सा भी गोट है, ठीक है? अगर ये गोल मार रहा है, fucking nonsense. PR7s.
Yes,
No, that miss was fucking ridiculous. I remember seeing it. I was like, what the
क्रिस्टियानो गोट से
Yeah.
हाँ
Yeah.
कुछ है क्या तेरे को मारियो गोट से
All I
क्रिस्टियानो
want to
गोट से
say
हाँ
is that if Ten Hag thinks that he's fifth choice captain, I just want to say that Tuchel was at Chelsea at the time they appointed him. Carlo Ancelotti was happily at Madrid. There weren't any other managers. ये भी तो fifth choice manager ही तो है.
Wow, you reached that
चलेगा.
level.
जो बोलना है बोल. वैसे भी तेरा 4 महीने का stint है, चल. No one will remember this man's name.
We're 2 steps away from शक्ल देखी क्या अपनी तो
80,000 के जूते लौड़े मेरा.
अच्छे लगे यार.
अरे ये आदमी ने, you know, it's one full chicken egg. Ten Hag has destroyed the goat's confidence, and
Again,
then
you
people are
started-
complaining about
वापस
the
मार
goat.
खाने का क्या तेरे को कौतुक स्ट्रीम पे
Bastards.
वापस लाइव तेरे को मार खाने का क्या एक बार खाया तेरे को शर्म नहीं आ रहा है वापस ट्राई कर रहा है लाइक द गोट
रोनाल्डो टॉम क्रूज के इस तक खेलेगा, जैसे टॉम क्रूज अभी एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं वैसा टाइप 51 का हो जाएगा, तब तक भी खेलेगा.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait for either summer. I mean, for either this January transfer window for him to fuck off. Because desperately हम लोग को 2 player चाहिए, 3 player चाहिए actually to give balance to the squad. एक तो right winger तो 4 ऐसा खरीद के रख लेना चाहिए wholesale में. फिर पता नहीं हम लोग के पास we've not had
But
one
my
right side.
my question is, who is taking Ronaldo at whatever 500, 600 and 10,000 a week?
हाँ.
अरे
one-
somewhere
अरे now
अरे
he'll-
see now Lionel Messi is also going to Inter Miami. तू मान जाना यार बाबा, go no MLS.
He's willing to give discount.
Now, how
So-
much they've surrounded him with Real Madrid players. They've got Barcelona to play with him in Europa League. How much feels you need to give this guy now? They'll
No,
play.
but what
They'll
he
play
can-
Champions League music, dude, in that Europa
Baba,
League match.
will you take him at Chelsea, Baba?
Not anymore.
Come on, Baba and Oba together.
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
दोनों को कोई सर्विस नहीं देगा midfield.
But
Or-
imagine if
service-
like a Newcastle came in and took Cristiano Ronaldo and then he went and fucking killed it over there. Imagine.
Yeah.
Because it's a
अरे-
team
अरे-
then built of all average players. Na? So then, fits right in.
अरे नहीं उधर एल्मिरॉन उसको एल्मिरॉन बॉल देगा ही नहीं एल्मिरॉन बोलेगा उसको तू बाबा था यूनाइटेड में भोसड़ी के इधर मैं बाबा है समझा ना हर टीम में एक ही बाबा हो सकता है ये टीम का बाबा मैं हूँ
अरे पर वो कैलम विल्सन को तो रिप्लेस कर सकता है ना.
Hey,
Callum
dude, no,
Wilson
actually,
week on
Callum
week मार रहा है bro, week on
वो
week.
क्या खेल रहा है वो?
अच्छा चल
And
जोएलिंटन
he's not
जोएलिंटन.
injured. He's
Joelinton
leading.
midfielder बन गया है, dude.
अरे
That's the point.
यार.
Cristiano Ronaldo will have to play left back at Newcastle to get into that team.
Like I thought suspect he's going to go to Napoli where he's going to nicely win both Champions League and
Why?
the league.
Why? Because he'll sit on the bench and Napadori and all of
What is
these
a
guys.
Raspadori?
अभी
Raspadori.
अभी वर्ल्ड कप जीतेगा
अरे
भाई.
नापाडोरी only. हाँ.
अभी वर्ल्ड कप रोनाल्डो जीतने वाला देखना.
अरे
Competition would
Ah.
be over.
ये गांगुली का बंगाल ही जाग गया.
Oh, dude, these fans will be
गांगुली का बंगाल ही
intolerable,
जाग
dude.
गया.
They will be
No, I
intolerable.
can't deal with that shit. No, can't deal with that shit.
If
Not allowed.
Ronaldo
ये तो
Ronaldo
अरे
और
ये
Messi
देखिए-
wins the World Cup, dude, मैं छोड़ रहा है. मैं 6 महीना ब्रेक ले
Bro,
रहा हूँ.
तूने
football से.
एक मिनट.
अब obviously
एक
Portugal
मिनट.
के chances ज्यादा है यार than
एक मिनट.
जीतना.
Speaking of Ronaldo Messi winning the World Cup, on our 442 Reddit, no, I just saw one thing. Yeah, here it is. The Argentina's Cup of Champions. It ended with
10 red cards.
10 men sent off. 10 red cards.
Yeah.
10 across two teams. एक दिन में 7 लोग and these are the timings 90 95 95th 95th 100th 124th 125th 126th 127th 128th 130th.
ये तो फिर वो बड़ा वाला राड़ा हुआ होगा और क्या.
हाँ.
And oh, the best part is that out of all these, Marcos Rojo was on the pitch and he stayed on. The guy who is most literally, his name means red.
So yeah, this was Alba the sheep has put it up.
Very nice.
But sorry. Are we talking about predictions leagues?
Yes,
Or
so
what
we
is
can
it?
let Ganguly and Tushar
Okay,
go now. We'll do super chats and predicts leagues. Thank you, friends. Ganguly,
Thank
OP,
you.
Tushar,
Alright,
OP,
see you
ho
guys.
jaye. Friends, smash a like
See you
on the
guys.
stream.
Smash
Take care.
that like button.
Yes,
Yeah.
and जाओ उनके भी
Smash that like
channels,
button.
Instagrams पे follow करो, subscribe करो, मजे करो. See you guys, friends. Take care. See you soon.
Bye, guys.
All right. Now one guest and two guests. Yes, it's the अरे नेवलन को तो कर swapped. Please appreciate. मैं lots of people are saying कि हार नहीं लगाया था, मैं हार लगाया था, but वो वाला layout पे नहीं लग सकता है हार. Pratiti said गांगुली दादा माने underrated. अरे shit अभी ये आया. Underrated LFC amazing for us, but he is amazing. But no, he was amazing for LFC also, यार. We would
Who?
have to say. Mane.
हाँ माने.
FC बार्सिलोना says अजीम भाई ये यूरोपा लीग का एल चुतियासी को का क्या करे दोनों ही मैनेजर मेंटल है. मेंटल तो नहीं बेचारा. I see little method in the madness of what Ten Hag is doing, but
What is the method?
the method against Sociedad, he was just like कि we are already going through. तो अगर मेरे को कुछ चुतियाप करना हो, I want to experiment with
So this is the
something.
match.
This is the match कि where people will, if they ask me questions, they'll say I was throwing kitchen sink and seeing what happens with 0 defenders. But it was, I genuinely thought when he got Maguire on 75 minutes, he was like, I have realized this 3 defender experiment has been very bad idea. I'm going back to back 4. But no, Maguire up top. It was great. Kiran Sai says Fenway Sports decided to sell Liverpool. This we have covered. Ustad Farhan Torres is back. He says, Maushi, तुम हो तो एल क्लासिको भी है, तुम नहीं हो तो मैन यूनाइटेड मैच तक कहा, तुम हो तो सीएल भी है हासिल, तुम नहीं तो कोपा तक कहा, तुम हो तो सपनों की जैसी हसीन, बाबा मौशी यूरोपा डाबी.
अरे it's the song from Rock On.
तुम हो तो.
Oh, I don't know. But thank you, Ustad ji. Thank you for this great one. If you can sing it, Baba, you may do it.
I don't know where is the words.
तुम हो तो
गाता है दिल.
Oh,
That one.
I don't know the tune, but well spoken, Ustad Ferran Torres. Marcus Misford just gave money. Thank you.
Marcus Misford.
प्रवीण भाव घबराए ना. Says असिस्ट भी करता हूँ. प्रवीण भाव असिस्ट भी करता हूँ, गोल भी करता हूँ, कहीं भगवान ना बैन बन जाओ इसलिए कभी कभी डाइव भी करता हूँ. De Bruyne OP. Who was the
Superb.
diver? Oh, is
I
this
think he's talking about De
De
Bruyne
Bruyne
only.
only? Very nice. How भारी dive किया. Sahil Bora is back saying our stats thrown around a lot. Hazard was more impactful player than Vinny is today, but stats in the future could steer that away. If we go by stats, is Giroud greater than Zlatan and Scholes greater than Gundogan? Giroud तो क्या kill कर रहा है dude? इतना
Yeah.
kill कर रहा है कि winning goal मारा. Owen says there's something different. Shocking. What an obvious thing to say. The difference is that they are first actually, and usually they are not first, except on the first day of the season. But Giroud, did you see he scored first? Did he score a hat trick in the?
No, he scored a winner.
No. Before that, in the 4-0,
Oh.
he scored I think 2 goals, and then he scored the winner, which was also a very good finish, and then took his shirt off and got sent off. So yeah, being Giroud but doing Zlatan things. Neil says, Kotia, do a story.
अरे I
on
said rock
Sanchez."
on, I didn't say rockstar. Rock on का गाना है भाई. क्या बोल रहे हो तुम लोग? चैट में कुछ भी चल रहा है.
Neil says, Kotia, do a story on Sanchez's ex and Eric Dyer. Sanchez's ex, and this will be tasty. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. There is a story. Correct.
Okay. Neil Kurgani said, to all the snowflake Liverpool fan, we have gone from Borini, Lambert, Balotelli to Salah, Bobby and Nunez. Be grateful to what FSG and Klopp have achieved.
Yeah.
True words. Also, Sudarshan says, what the fuck is Nabi Keita? What the fuck is Arthur Melo? What is injury? Man, Nabi Keita, actually, he's also not there. Arthur Melo, to what a full fail, no? This has been.
For Arthur or jail is.
Vignesh Ayer says, Kautuk membership remembers Skirtle spearing Agar, Kaut Babel, because all started or were part of the 4-0 gangbang of Galacticos in UCL. Oh, well done.
Cannot confirm or deny.
Gang bang. Shriyam Prasad says Pep's football style dominating England. Hashtag project Taki Tiki. Taki Tiki. By the way, Koeman has been coming out again and saying that Aito was much better than Javi. Aito won a trophy also. So yeah. Darwin Nunu says, Ganguly bhai, आप बोल रहा है मैं नूनू चमकेगा, आप नूनू बोलो, नूनू चमकेगा और बड़ा भी होगा. आप नूनू बोला, मैं हैट्रिक मारेगा against Real. Yeah, I've said नूनू for too many times in my life now. Neil says, बाबा ये पॉटर को बोल अपने हरमायोनी को काबू में रखे. Makes no sense, but
मेरे को तो लग रहा है पॉटर का हॉकरॉक्स फॉर्मेशंस है.
Prem
You know something? I feel like Arthur Melo is an NFT.
Yeah.
Which
He's
people
collectively
keep
owned. वो मेटावर्स में मिलता है, फीफा में ही चलता है वो. Prem B. Raj says, guess who has played more minutes for Chelsea? Hashtag 38. This is Thiago Silva. Dipesh Khemani says, Kotia is that guy who will have dhokla with hummus. Will you do that?
Yes.
Safar Nama says, भाइयों फर्स्ट एपिसोड से फॉलो कर रहा हूँ. I've been a City fan since 2006. ऐसे इंसल्ट ना किया करो फैंस की. पूरे एपिसोड में 2 मिनट ही दे दो हमें. Okay, next episode 2.2 minutes and 1 second you will dedicate to
But
City.
we always compliment City with this way of saying fuck क्या टीम है
मैं
बेंच.
कितना पेप गार्डियोला का बात किया.
हाँ.
Must team है.
मतलब नहीं मस्त है but fuck all भी है. For the reasons of the mustness is the reason they are fuck all. There's no defense. It's just.
मैं तो हालैंड चिल्लाता हूँ कुर्ता फाड़ के.
That is true. Sriram Mani says, hello from Oz. Just saw 3 India games. Going back home now. Just fabulous. Heard 442 on all my walks here. Love you guys so much. Azim Melbourne Regos. एक बर्गर है 8-bit बर्गर करके, वो मस्त था. और एक ब्रूनेटी, वहाँ पे मस्त कॉफ़ी मिलता है. एंड वो ब्रूनेटी का बाजू वाले लेन में एक मस्त सैंडविच वाला शॉप है, बगेट मस्त मिलता है. Savarnama says, last match में till the time Haaland wasn't on the pitch, our players looked like primary teachers. After him, they were like goons in kindergarten. That's an interesting analogy. Aditya Madkar says,
one sec, did he say like goons in Gundagarden?
Gundogan. Very nice. Aditya Madkar says, your take on UCL fixtures and Barca versus United. Can City versus Arsenal be the title decider? Ganguly and Bawa essay the official chokers in cricket. This we have decided, yes. बारसा वर्सेस यूनाइटेड का बात हो गया है. सिटी एंड आर्सेनल बी द टाइटल डिसाइडर. I think there's going to be two of them in the second half of the season, na, because Queen's delay and all. So it will be interesting to find out. Dude, United का क्या brutal schedule होने वाला है. After the World Cup comes back na for United, because of this Europa League and having the extra fixture, there is no midweek left for them to play the
What?
rearranged fixtures. So there will be
Means?
1 week where they will play three matches. Like they will do Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Like a gym schedule.
Yeah. And with this
Leg-
squad depth, can you imagine?
Leg
Yeah,
day,
yeah,
leg day,
yeah.
leg day.
Garnacho.
Garnacho has been revelation though. Very good. Still raw, but I think once he has like equally fast and committed people around him, I think he will do good. आदित्य मटकर सर ये हो गया. छोटे डॉन मौसी जी गान सर जावी भाई R16 में तू भी गया हम भी गया राउंड ऑफ 16 because Europa League and Champions League. Siddhan Chiring says PK in his press conference said it's been an incredible 14 years, but time to hang up my boots and dedicate my full-time attention to Gavi's mom. Well done. Well done. Ketan Lahoti says, good evening. Spurs equals South Africa. Jaha jayega, choke karega. Bawa is now angry. Statman. Netflix documentary could be cool. Should be cool. Hashtag fuck Barca. Hey, did you see there's a new off topic, but LA Lakers का documentary आया है Hotstar पे. It's like they're trying to do Last Dance, but LA Lakers वाला. Like his full history of LA Lakers type has come, which I'm quite interested in watching. It's on Hotstar. Apna Bidu King Eric says, Chal 10 hug, let's recreate 91 European Cup Winners Cup. अब तो foreign player rule भी नहीं है. आरवी बच्चा लोग तुषार गांगुली और पावा. Yeah, I think UEFA Cup, Europa League is our best chance to do anything. But ये साला Barcelona दे दिया यार हम लोग को. Either way,
Oh, you're not
content तो
confident
मिलेगा.
or what? Of beating
No,
Barca?
how we can be confident of beating Barcelona? I mean, we
They
can
won't-
only rely on the fact that maybe Xavi will come with the naivety of wanting to play football against us, and then maybe we can play on counter attack. And hopefully by that time, because also half of our players are not going to the World Cup, so Ten Hag will have one nice full 6 weeks to train these players and have a
अरे उन लोग का
pre-season
भी
with them.
कौन जा रहा है यार बाल्डे बिल्डे सब घर पे बैठे
हाँ
हैं
एक्चुअली दैट्स आल्सो ट्रू. बट हम लोग का कितना डेहया नहीं जा रहा है वर्ल्ड कप. लिंडलॉफ जा रहा है शायद जा रहा है. हाँ मगवायर तो जाएगा ही. शॉ जाएगा. एक्चुअली काफ़ी लोग जा रहे हैं. पूरा बैकलाइन तो जा रहा है.
रोनाल्डो ब्रूनो कासेमिरो
एक्चुअली सब लोग जा रहे हैं यार. फक. बट
एक मिनट, रोनाल्डो खेलेगा क्या वर्ल्ड कप के? उधर भी बेंच.
अरे रोनाल्डो जीतेगा
अरे पोर्चुगल में किसका बाप का दम है, किसका बाप के गांड में दम है कि रोनाल्डो को बेंच
फिर-
करेगा.
फिर वो ऐसा ट्रॉफी लाएगा और टेना के सर पे मारेगा
नाइस.
लेकिन टेन हाग को पीछे से देखेगा तो वो वर्ल्ड कप का ट्रॉफी लगता है.
एक्चुअली वेरी नाइस. जोरदार हेंडो भाई सेज कौतुक तुम्हारे लिए एक तोहफा है. एड्रेस भेजो. मेरा बुक भेजना है. मेरा
अरे, अरे.
आउटसाइड ऑफ द बूट असिस्ट देखा क्या?
अरे अरे
Oh yeah, he's got an autobiography. Imagine.
yeah he has to do it soon because
Yeah.
I think in 1 year no one's going to buy it.
मैनचेस्टर का कसाई मार्टिनेज says थर्सडे को लूका डिने का छोटा बोटी या बड़ा बोटी. Oh yeah, we're playing Aston Villa again in League Cup. Hopefully we win that. अपना बिडू किंग एरिक says XG statistics धोखा है. खेल ले बेटा मौका है. Aditya Madhuri says, despite yesterday's result, I still feel this is one of the best United teams since 2013. Once Ronaldo is finished, what will his legacy be at United? I think, unfortunately, he will be remembered more for this stint than the last stint. Because वो कितना time पहले था. And for most of the young generation, they have not seen the 2008 का season live. So they'll look at Ronaldo and be like, they will, in fact, the younger generation of teams of fans who are player fans won't look at Ronaldo and be like his time at United was fuck all. They'll be like, अरे Manchester United fuck all team था. तो they'll look at it as ये team ही बकवास है. They'll not look at Ronaldo's legacy. But he did, man. He played also, don't forget, in like one of the all-time great Manchester United teams. Like that team was fucking unbelievably good. So
Also I think generally speaking, like, you know, a lot of this happens, right, where player leaves club, has a stint somewhere else, comes back and then whatever, has a bad time. But generally speaking, at least in all the things I've experienced, I think most people forget the later years.
Hmm.
They only remember the
But I think
all-time
because of
greatness.
how like social media heavy and everything these few years have been, as compared to like the last 2008, I mean his first stint was just all about like legacy
हाँ, ये भी
fans
है.
will remember him. Like the 30 plus fans will remember the good old days of Cristiano.
I in fact feel like he will largely like it depends on how he shapes his later years. Where if he shapes his later years, like for example, Zidane, people forget Zidane only played for 4 years in Madrid,
Yeah.
but he's just remembered as a Madrid player.
Yeah, like his legacy is
So
also more of like Juventus.
yeah, like a lot of it was shaped outside of Madrid. But like so the thing is, keep post football, what he decides to highlight as his like crowning moments, I think, and most of them will be in La Liga, I feel. So
Yes, very nice. I love how chat gets so this thing like guys like don't like this stream anymore for Ronaldo propaganda. मैं तेरा मुंह पकड़ के रखा है क्या लैपटॉप फोन के सामने, तू मत देखना भड़वे, क्या है तेरा प्रॉब्लम लाइफ में?
What?
क्या just people come here actively consume content that they disagree with and say कि अरे तुम लोग फोन मत देखना भोसड़ी का, क्या है तुम लोग का प्रॉब्लम? Grow up and see that there is an entire internet that exists outside for you. गो वॉच अदर थिंग ना, तुम लोग जाओ ना मार्क गोल्डब्रिज का लंच चूसा ना उसके चैनल पे, यहाँ पे क्यों आता है तुम लोग दिमाग का भोसड़ा करने?
ऐसी meltdown.
Seriously, I don't understand. If you do not agree with the opinion, just fucking stop watching. तेरा बाप का डेटा बचा ना, जो 20 रुपए दे रहा है तेरा जियो कनेक्शन का, दिमाग खराब कर देते. दिन भर ट्विटर पे रोनाल्डो 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 रोनाल्डो, कितना fucking fed up, dude.
Are you Shiril cut?
Oh well, Suki Kanduja says, and here, case in point, CR7 is hampering United. Hampering United thoughts. He says LK Goat, LM greater than LK Goat, which is Lisandro Martinez. CSK 23 says can't join membership from US. This is very sad, but thank you for your super chat anyway. I'm not sure why that would happen, but sometimes you try from a different device and it will work. लीफ काका, अरे फक यार, लीफ काकाशी हैज टू बी एडेड. मैं अब भी ऐड कर रहा है लीफ काकाशी को. आई विल सेंड यू द लिंक इमीडिएटली आफ्टर दिस थिंग. आई विल सेंड इट यू ऑन योर ईमेल. सॉरी. Thank you so much to CKSK23, who is also become an Oil Money member. Thank you so much. I will be adding you also. Please send the email with your details. I enjoyed that rant. Felt very good for me. It's like this has been building up inside me for a while, and I was like, now it has come out into the universe, and I feel nice. YouTube is telling me to insert ad also at this time. So chalo. Sai Niranjan is saying -4 to Azim for doing CR7 celebration near PL Trophy. By the way, could you not have done visa celebration but did what Babar did? See, again, now since we are on this topic only, Cristiano Ronaldo as a PR machine, I have no complaint against him. वो PR उसका best है, celebration उसका सब best है, but player अभी वो best नहीं है, and ये आपको accept करना पड़ेगा life में. You will have to accept that at one time even I was rated as one of India's top 10 comedians, but फिर आ गया कनन गिल, बिस्वा, कल्याण रथ, मैं नहीं अभी top 10 में. I have accepted. I am doing football podcast which 2000 people watch at a time. Everybody must accept that they are not top 10 or not GOAT anymore. But तुम लोग ये प्रोसेस नहीं कर पाता है because तुम लोग दिन भर बैठ के ये गोल्डब्रिज वगैरह का प्रोपेगेंडा सुन रहे हैं हर रोज. फुटबॉल का रिपब्लिक टीवी है.
एक मिनट, गोल्डब्रिज अभी भी रोनाल्डो फैन है क्या?
ऑफ कोर्स रोनाल्डो फैन है. तेरे को क्या लगता है अगर गोल्डब्रिज एक दिन गलती से बोल दिया कि रोनाल्डो गोट नहीं है, तो यही सब पब्लिक जो आता है ना ये स्ट्रीम में, उसका पूरा चैट में उसको खत्म कर देगा उसका लाइफ. ही नोज ही इज टू फार डाउन द रोड, सो ही हैज टू से ऑल दिस ग्लेजर बीजर ऑल दिस ओनली.
Ronaldo is not the problem.
There we go. Very nice. Marcus Whispered now has got his super chat going. Saying Eric Ten Hag after match, Ronaldo told me that he wants to take a shower after the match, but I told him he is already washed. Superb.
Hurts.
Very good, Marcus Biswat, killing it. Nehal Kulkarni says, Dyer made a mistake, but Sky only spoke about Trent. KDB करे तो smart साला करे तो diver. नाच मेरे Trent साला. जलती है लोगों की जब अपनी चलती है. Very nice. नील सेज, अरे हरमाइनी बोले तो वो झाटू जो फाउल किए जा रहा था कल. Oh, it's Cucurella. Oh, this makes complete sense.
Curly.
Hermione को
Yeah. Now it makes sense because he actually they came together also. Very good. Avinash Pandey says, relationship shit advice featuring Icardi saga. ये रौनक रजानी को भेजो, मस्त वाला. Shaunak Mitra says, do you think United should put a team of youngsters in Carling and FA Cup? Carling, I love how you can tell a person's age when they say Carling Cup. Legacy true fans, when you still call it Carling Cup. So we get knocked out and focus on EPL and Europa. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's good for the team to do that, but I'm not
wouldn't
sure.
you want to win that one trophy?
But I think they're saying ki just put all your commitment into winning Europa.
One sec, what? So you don't want to win Community Shield?
No, Community Shield तो नहीं खेल रहे ना हम लोग.
Oh, तुम लोग out है. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
No, Community Shield, Baba, is the charity match at the start of the season. This is Carabao Cup.
Oh, Carabao Cup. Oh, that is.
You have to win your FA Cup or League to qualify for Community Shield.
Sorry.
Yes.
Apologies. One sec. So, which is the one that you all are out of?
We are not out of anything yet. We are out of contention for Premier League, I would say, at this point.
No, there was one. Didn't you all lose something pretty early on in the season?
No, we lost many matches, but we were still in the Premier League. They allow us to stay. Like, even though you lose 4-0 to Brighton, they're like, ठीक है, तुम लोग रह ही जाओ यार.
अरे पाकिस्तान फिर भी सेमीज में पहुंच गया ना.
Correct.
How they did it, dude.
Shubham Mohanty says, Azim meltdown greater than any brass bridge reaction stream. I have no idea what a brass bridge reaction
Gold
stream.
bridge.
Acha, because gold ko brass bana diya. Oh, beautiful. Very nice. Superb. Okay, chalo. I think we can do predicts now. And fuck, I have a flight tomorrow morning. Let us do predicts.
अभी तू किधर जा रहा है?
मैं holiday पे जा रहा है. Which is the most stressful. Going on holiday.
फिर से
मतलब कब गया था मैं last?
अभी तो गया था. All right.
3 महीने हो गया. But मैं
Let us do predictions.
Types.
Let us do predictions. I just want to start off with one thing.
Wait. Sidhu has said a super chat miss kiya, saying super chat miss kiya, but koi nahi. What is your favorite World Cup song? And why is it Bhai Lando? And opinions on the new one. See, listen, nothing I do.
I have not heard the new one.
I have not heard the new one.
Even I have not. Apparently, it's very bad. Sidhu ka kidhar gaya? I will search for the original super chat. But for me, the two goats are Ricky Martin, Cup of Life, and Shakira Waka Waka. Shakira Waka Waka.
1 second, Nora Fateh, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently it's very bad, from what I've heard.
Who sung it? Badshah. Don't play it loud.
Oh God, Nora Fateh is actually
and
in
also like waving flag. मतलब एक World Cup में दो banger निकाला यार. वो 2010 was just something else musically. I mean, as a World Cup, it was very bad because that ball was so terrible. Jabulani.
But वो 94 इटली में unofficial theme song भी अच्छा था.
94 तो I was not watching football.
We are the champions, my friend.
अच्छा, that
Queen.
one. हाँ, Queen. Oh, that was a World Cup song. What?
It wasn't, but unofficially it became because we are the champions.
We are the champions. All right, fair. Yeah, but Cup of Life and
Living La Vida Loca.
Living La Vida Loca was the other song.
No, was Cup of Life only, no?
No, that is
Cup of Life.
This is the one. That is La Copa de la Monde.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Living La Vida Loca is the other one. They make you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. That one. तुम लोग ने देखा था
क्या कभी 2002 one?
It was really Anastasia Boom.
Anastasia.
Boom, yeah. Here to rock you. Never stop, no. That one. But dude,
Shakira ने तो दो गाया है ना?
Shakira 2 किया है क्या?
No. Oh no, 1. Waka.
And what was the thing, dude? I completely off topic, but you know, Live in La Vida Loca, na? The song, the lyrics. So there's somebody who in midday, in the good old days, at some point when that song is released, had made a
Outside,
parody.
inside out. Outside, inside out, living the Virar local.
Living the Virar local, dude. They'll make
Merzish
you.
Kalyani wala.
They made you. Yeah, they make you take your clothes off and go dancing on the train. मैं पढ़ के
Yeah.
कितना हंसा है, dude.
Yes.
Woke up in
And it was not.
Borivali.
I don't think it was midday. I think it was JLT.
But it was also featured in midday.
Oh, it was featured in midday. But I know the guy who wrote it, Mike.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's why.
Living the Virar
just-
local, too good.
Yeah.
I just want to read this out. These are the lyrics of the song. Chorus: everybody light the sky, shout if you're with me, haya haya.
Haya haya. Is this because it's like Qatar is
Qatar.
like haya haya.
Maybe.
Walla walla.
First one. If you feeling, by the way, Baba, if you feeling like a star, then you feel like me. Gotta treat yourself like a VIP. Got the east and west.
Salman has written these lyrics, or?
Got the east and west. Meet you in between. You don't need no rest. You can lean on me. Tonight we out to play. Oh, no worries. It's okay. Oh, look up like Galileo. Galileo. Them lights are saying hello.
What the fuck? Who has written this?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Oh shoot.
Uh,
Oh shit. There's Hindi. There's Hindi.
is this Hindi? Oh shit.
There's Hindi. हमें करना है जो हम करेंगे वही हम जैसे यहाँ पर कोई भी नहीं.
This is Ustan Ferran Torres. तुम हो तो नहीं हो, हम नहीं तो हम थे.
चाहे ईस्ट और वेस्ट हम मिलेंगे यहीं. You don't need no rest. You can.
Arey,
lean on me.
no. So it's the translation. That's not the song.
No, Baba. It's verse 3 Hindi, which is by Nora Fateh.
Oh, acha, there's a Hindi part in the song.
Yes.
For India specifically, or they just did it because SH?
Who's the lyrics? But who has written the music? Who's the singer?
Vishal Shekhar.
It's Balkis, Rahma, Riyad, Manal, and Red One. I don't know who these people are.
What is this? Coke Studio Qatar.
And Coke to sponsor bhi hai World Cup ka.
Huh? What the fuck is it?
Okay, shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we? So yeah, the current points update. What is the terms and conditions for the minus 475? How much of it is contingent on what for Kautuk?
Arey, no. It's stayed. It was last game where he had said that he was going
Oh
to
yeah.
this thing. Thing. What was I saying? अरे वो सारी बेचारा हार गया यार.
सारी बेचारा हार गया.
वो ग्रुप एफ में तो बवाल मचा था
अरे
ना.
वो full bawal was happening, dude. I was watching that Spurs game. It was damn good fun. Everybody, I think, at some point had a chance. Like all combinations of going through happened within that 90 minutes. It was damn good.
So I want to just say this about the prediction league. Last week, clearly, I just want to let Kautuk live happily because I want him to know that last week he has successfully won. No, actually he's come second. Sorry. Azim Banatwala has won with 12 points. Kautuk Srivastava is at 11 points and Neville Shah is at 7 points. All right. But the reason why this is an interesting week is because you know how, Azim, we have that rule
What rule?
where if you get everything wrong,
Yes.
you get plus 100.
Oh God.
But if you get everything right,
Oh God.
you get minus 100 because you are not supposed to get everything right. You know that rule that we had at the start.
No.
So Kautuk Srivastava.
Which one have I got?
Nottingham versus Brentford. He said draw. It was a draw.
Oh fuck.
Brighton versus Wolves. He said Brighton. It was Brighton. City versus Fulham. He said City. It was City.
Oh,
Leeds versus Bournemouth. He said Leeds. It was Leeds. Leicester versus Everton. He said Leicester. It was Leicester. Arsenal versus Chelsea. He said Arsenal. It was Arsenal.
No.
Villa versus United. He said Villa. Newcastle
अबे!
versus Saints.
अबे ऐसे कौन करता है यार?
West Ham versus Palace. He said Palace.
Fuck.
I can't
मैं
believe it.
बर्बाद हो गया. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is this happening?
But just want to say, you have to say all hail Liverpool because you chose Spurs. So you got
Oh fuck. Oh, थोड़ा धक-धक हो रहा था, dude. Fuck. Oh, shit. Hey, चल दे देना +200 ऐसा कुछ.
दे प्ले प्लस 12 मिला तेरे को लेकिन
अरे यार, पर क्या करूंगा मैं +12?
dude, can you imagine if you had gotten that last one right? And I was tracking it live, and then I couldn't believe it. Oh. Great. You also got Afghanistan beating Sri Lanka wrong. Wrong. You got it.
wrong.
Okay. Kautuk, अपना strategy, I'm telling you now, decide कर ले.
अब तो
I'm
मैं
telling you now.
तो एक तो गलत करना पड़ेगा यार. Oh fuck.
या तो all wrong या तो one wrong. You decide now.
Okay. हाँ, चल.
Are you ready? All right. Let's begin easy. Let's begin slowly. City versus Brentford.
Oh बहनचोद. City.
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 Captain
Bournemouth
भी कर
versus
दो, Captain भी कर दो.
actually yeah, मेरा भी captain. Bournemouth versus Everton.
Draw 2-2 scoreline.
Azim going in early today,
Yeah.
so he doesn't have to worry about it later.
Bournemouth versus
Everton.
Everton.
Okay. Kautuk, are you going for all right or what?
No, then I'll go for one wrong. Wait for it.
Okay. For me, it is Everton. Liverpool versus Saints, or as Ayush has written it, Liverpool Saints.
Saints.
No, they won't have new manager bounce yet. Liverpool.
Saints.
Draw. 2-2. Forest versus Palace. Zaha factor.
Draw factor. Actually, you know what? J-Rings.
Zaha factor.
Oh.
I think Nuno मारेगा इसमें लिवरपूल में.
Spurs versus Leeds.
Spurs versus Leeds. This is Spurs. Actually, you never know, yaar.
Draw.
Spurs. Actually, no, you're saying draw, na? So I'll go Leeds. Chalo.
Kautuk, अगर तू फिर से 100 लेके
No chance. अरे Saints versus Liverpool क्या? उसमें मैं Saints बोला है भावा Saints.
हाँ लेकिन
That is my insurance.
Okay, Spurs to Leeds versus Spurs draw बोला ना? Okay, West Ham versus Leicester.
West Ham versus Leicester. Leicester. Old manager bounce.
Yeah, I feel hammers.
Wester. That means draw.
Bawa, what are you doing? Bawa is looking at stats on the side.
Full scam.
No. I was hoping you don't get triggered by comments. Newcastle versus Chelsea.
Newcastle versus Chelsea. अरे.
Nukes. Getting nuked. Namak Isakka, even though he's not there.
बोल बाबा बोल.
Chelsea.
हाँ? Where
Chelsea.
this optimism?
I
कौन
think
मारेगा, कौन कंट्रोल करेगा, कौन डिफेंड करेगा, कौन गोलकीपिंग करेगा?
Bruno अपने गोल में मारे.
It is going to be Newcastle. 100%. 100% Newcastle. Layup.
Okay, next up.
करना कैप्टन.
कैप्टन न्यूकासल. चल.
वेजर डालेगा.
नहीं.
मैं तेरे को 100 पॉइंट उधार ही देगा. चल.
फॉर वेजर.
फॉर वेजर ओनली. अगर तू हारा तो तू मेरे को 200 देगा.
From which bank of points that he has available?
हाँ, meaning that, oh no, then I'll have to win 100, then give you 100.
No, 200. Oh yeah,
Oh.
you have to return my 100 otherwise. तू इतना कॉन्फिडेंट है तो सोच ले.
नहीं छोड़, पहले पहले प्लस तो होने दे.
Wolves versus Arsenal.
Draw.
Ars.
Ars.
Draw for me.
Ayush, don't point out facts like I don't have 100 points. It is only to bait Kautuk. I will give him 40.
Oh, he didn't have 100 points.
Yeah, so if you take it, then that means he'll be minus 55.
Oh yeah?
Even though I
Oh.
can't give you that much, I can give you 55
No,
points.
you can do minus 55. Are you willing to do that?
No, I'm willing to give you 50 points to wager. But you have to give me double if you lose. Just think about it.
See, you're already minus 475, Gautam. Matlab, if we are manipulating mathematics.
Brighton versus Villa. Ooh, juicy. Brighton versus Villa, juicy.
Oh,
Draw.
It's Emery time.
It's good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
For me, it is good evening. Fuck this Brighton bench. बहुत हो गया. Good evening. All right, now the match that everyone's looking for: Fulham versus United.
Oh.
Fulham. Fulham. यो अरे वो लोग सिटी को ऑलमोस्ट निकाला है डूड.
Fair, ये भी अच्छा पॉइंट है.
What do you want, child?
United.
Say hi
Draw.
to the stream. Say hi to the stream.
Oh,
Very
we
pretty
forgot. By the way, Azim, the reason why he has won last week is because of his Barca Femini prediction.
Oh, have I?
He scored 4 only. And you had predicted.
Yeah, boy.
That's what took you over the top. Otherwise, I would have been slightly higher than you. Now, Barca Femini, Ayush, why you've not written? Prison Leopards versus Red Arrows.
What happened to Prison Leopards last time?
Last time, Prison Leopards won. And both of y'all said they will win. And I had said draw.
Yes. So now they are playing who?
The Red Arrows away.
The arrows are little piercing sometimes. I say draw. Actually, you know what? I believe in the Leopards. Prison Leopards for the win.
Yeah. Leps.
Okay, I will also do Leps only. Because the problem with betting against Prison Leopards is if they lose and then you do it, then fuck.
Yeah.
So, Prison Leopards, all three of us. New Zealand versus Pakistan.
Choose the loser. I choose. The loser is obviously New Zealand.
Yeah.
For
It's
obvious
scripted. New Zealand
reasons.
is losing. Correct.
Pakistan.
New Zealand is losing, Baba. You are wrong.
Okay. And Barca Femini play next on the 20th of November. तो अगले सीन में, अगले stream में देख लेंगे. 7 goals. They play on the 20th. तो अभी क्या 7 बोल रहा है?
Oh.
No, in the
Doesn't
middle,
matter.
they'll just show 7 goals for fun against anonymous people.
Yeah.
Okay. Chalo. So,
Fuck, 2.5 hours.
yeah, we should fuck. I have to flight. Okay, remaining few super chats. Super Namrapali Vishwanath says, met Azim in Bangalore. Forgot to say great show. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hashtag MLS Bill. MLS Bill. Okay, that's interesting. Sidhu says, keeping up with last week's prediction, I got you Bhai Lando. I knew it was Bhai Lando. I mean, I knew that was what you were going for. I was also like, chalo, Bhai Lando. It's also what you say when the Wi-Fi doesn't work. Bye, LAN though. And then Pratik said, not bragging, but I'll be watching World Cup final match while flying first class. Can't wait. Kya baat hai, Pratik. He said this on my stream also. Very nice. Sugagarta FC says, Baidu is also sponsored for Football World Cup. Yeah, this is true. Oh, that we didn't cover only. The entire Messi acquired, but then 3,000 employees fired by Baiju's.
Hmm.
It just
So
shows
then
every organization that he's associated with
Correct.
ends up having to pull financial levers.
And
Hey,
I've never
Madhu,
seen. Huh.
Have you seen your lineup
What is the lineup?
Oh yeah, you
against
have a match against Rayo Vallecano only. Yes.
Mendy, Alaba, Militao, Carvajal, Valverde, Chouameni, Modric, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Asensio?
Oh, interesting. So he has put Asensio in. He has dropped Tony Cruz.
अच्छा MLS final Bale
और
128
बेंजेमा तो
minute
बेंच पे भी नहीं
equalizer.
है
Oh,
भाई
Tony Cruz suspended. Sorry. हाँ.
हाँ,
और
correct. For the first time.
Yeah, first time ever.
और ब्रो बेंजेमा तो बेंच पे भी नहीं है
Benzema is injured, I think, again.
Yeah.
हाँ
Okay. Just a reminder, guys, please subscribe if you are not subscribed to the channel. Like the stream before you head out and tell other people, यार, कि हम लोग ही है वो लोग who tell you the real truth, the real facts that nobody wants to hear. No propaganda, no bullshit, just opinions and occasionally wrong facts. But yes, that's what we do.
And propaganda. So
And
I don't know what
propaganda,
I don't know what is he was talking
Yeah.
about.
But unintentionally wrong stats we give. Ki we are convinced
Correct.
that the stat is right, but actually wrong. Hai. So,
Correct.
Aditya, and by we I mean Baba. Aditya Madhuri says, is this World Cup song or Qatar Airways ad? And Sidhu again, अरे मैं chat miss नहीं किया. I read your chat now. And he says, एक chat miss, why you hate me? I don't hate you, Sidhu. You are best. And on that note, thank you, friends. Good evening to everybody. We are the NDTV of football, as Karan Singh says in chat. The NDTV, which means at some point Ambani will try to buy us. Also, Goldbridge will try to buy us and shut us down. But yes, thank you, friends. Take care. Always great stream. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the 4.
4
The 2.
Good evening and Rayo Vallecano. Rayo. Sorry. Goodbye. And end stream.